ladies and gentlemen, from Harris Field in Belmont. On behalf of Belmont Media Center, our cameraman today, Jeremy, I'm Ken Kohlberg, your sports broadcaster here from Arlington Community Media, Inc. with my illustrious color commentator, Nick Antonakas. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here tonight for the first round of the playoffs, Division II North playoffs. It is the Arlington Spy Ponders against the ever-so-tough Belmont Marauders. Nikki, the Marauders defeated the Spy Ponders twice this year during the regular season. And it's always been my understanding, Nikki, that it's very difficult to beat the same team 3 times in the same season.
It is.
What are you thinking about tonight, Nick? Give us some words of wisdom.
Well, you're definitely right, Ken. Arlington has lost both of its games, both one at home and one on the road against Belmont this year. But both times Belmont has won, it's been with a late goal, and it's been off of an Arlington 3-game week. So these guys have been, obviously, they're still a tough team. They're very tough, and we cannot let up at all against them here today. But it's going to be a tough matchup. Arlington's looking for revenge. Belmont's looking to put the final nail in the coffin on this Arlington team and move on to the next round. But it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen.
All right, the Marauders now, of course, they're coached by, in his 5th year at the head of the program, his name is Brian Biscaglia-Kane. And Mr. Kane played at Brandeis, class of 2000, class of 2000, 2005. I think he's a Worcester kid, maybe Doherty High School. Anyway, the Spy Ponders are coached by Lance Iadzio. He's been, I think he's in his 20th or 23rd year. Now, Nikki, what do we know about the seedings? I think Arlington's 10 and Belmont is a little bit higher.
Arlington is the 10th seed. You're right about that. Belmont is the 7th seed.
Okay, so it's a tight match. All right, let's meet the players. Let's start with the Belmont Marauders, Nikki. Last time we were here, they gave us all sorts of trouble. They're led by the very lanky goaltender, Finbar Rhodes, the Rhodes Scholar.
Dusty Rhodes.
And he is a Coniston kid. He's a very Camp Coniston in New Hampshire, and he's also a member of the Belmont Cosmos. And we're going to talk a little bit about the Cosmos because, Nikki, I told you about that subplot tonight. These kids, a number of them played on the same club soccer team growing up on Belmont and Arlington under the great coach Oach. It was the Arlington Belmont Cosmos, named, of course, after Pele's team that played in New York City, one of the first popular professional soccer teams in the United States.
Oh, wow.
The New York City Cosmos. Pele played for them. All right, so we're underway. This number 2, Perry Sofa-Sheft for Arlington. Let's talk a little bit about the Arlington midfield. Number 9, the Gazelle, is Nirvan Patel-Massini. Patel-Massini, he plays it back over to Anand Olstad. Olstad, number 22, he's a junior. Plays it back over to Michael Britt. Mr. Britt sends it into Connolly. Connolly tried to send in number 11, Jan Pilja, but Pilja couldn't collect it. A little bit too fast for the Arlington boys. Nikki, we're just underway. The boys just settling in. Not much happening yet.
Yep.
The Arlington backfield, let's talk a little bit about them. There's number 7, Declan Dolan.
Oh, yeah.
He's a Dolan Eagle. Dolan's going to take the throw in. Up front is number 11, Jan Pilja. He's a striker. And there's Sean Connolly. A nice throw by Dolan. Connolly with a square ball.
A little bit too much.
Yeah, a little bit too much, but look, hustling it down on the far left. That's number 3, Nikki. That's David Gaitis. He's a senior.
And we've seen how versatile David Gaitis has been this year, playing both on offense and defense. He has such an impact on the game all around the field, so it's going to be interesting to see where Coach Iadzio puts him today. We see him, he's starting up front, but
it looks like he's a little bit of a holding mid. He's on the left-hand side. Up front, the strikers. Here's a dangerous shot here. It's going to be Declan Dolan. You know, Nikki, the trick here is always not to kick it over the net.
Dolan's good at that.
Yeah, well, you know, it's tough,
a powerful kick.
Yeah, it's tough, though. But what I've learned, it's hard not to because those tall kids in the front, they make you lift it. He shoots a grass cutter, but that's no contest for Dusty Rhodes. So Finbar Rhodes with his first save of the night, if that is Finbar. Yeah, it is Finbar. Now, I think he may have dyed his hair because Finbar, Nikki, please notice, Finbar, the goalie in Belmont, he's not a natural blonde.
Oh, yeah.
So, no, actually, look, all the Belmont players
are blonde.
Are in blonde. Whoa. So Belmont is taking a European flair to this first-round playoff matchup as they are all in blonde hair, dyed hair. All right. Let's talk a little bit now about the Arlington defense. On the right, Michael Britt, number 4. In the middle, the 2 center backs are Declan Dolan and number 6, Ben Kohlberg. He's a fine boy, Ben Kohlberg.
Oh, yeah.
And on the left hand, next to Ben Kohlberg, number 12 over there, that's the sophomore, Tade Cochin. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about Tade, the only sophomore who starts, Nick.
Oh, yeah. Tade has been impressing me all year long this year, and he's really been impressive. He shows how good he is on stepping up on the ball. We've really seen that Arlington's left and right defenders can step up on the ball and really make an impact on the offense for this Arlington squad, while the center backs kind of stay more on a defensive role. So that just goes to show you how the defense can get involved into the play, and it's been a great addition here for Arlington.
True that. So Tade Cochin, number 12, the sophomore. There's Sean Connolly, number 10, up top. Sean putting some pressure on Rhodes, and Rhodes had to clear it out. It's going to be an Arlington throw-in. Okay, so then the Arlington midfield, it looks like number 20 is Anand Olstad. Nirvan Patel-Massini, Swervy Nervy is in the midfield. And here's Perry Sofashev. Now, this one is a sniper. Sofashev tries to send it across, and Arlington almost with a shot there. Michael Britt gets there for it. Oh, look at Mr. Britt pop it in. But Finbar Rhodes is he's the king of Rhodesia. All right, here comes some luminaries into the house. We're not going to get a camera on him, but there's David Dolan. He's a Dolan Eagle. Actually, he's the Dolan Eagle. In front of him, interestingly, get this, Nick, but in front of David Dolan right there is Peter Jacob Dolan.
Oh.
So he's a Jacob Dolan Eagle.
Oh, yeah.
And there's David Dolan, a Dolan Eagle. All right, let's get back to the game here. Belmont with a chip in, and there's a head ball.
Oh, it's in the middle. Takes a shot. Oh, it's loose. And it goes in.
Oh, my goodness, a Belmont goal.
Early goal here for Belmont, a little bit. That's similar to the PK that Belmont took in their first game here against Arlington this year at Arlington. We saw a lot of miscommunication in the box, and the ball just jumbled into the net. So very similar to what we saw in Arlington, again here in Belmont, and Belmont takes the lead 1-0. Not a great start if you're Arlington.
No, it looked like a jumble there. I didn't even see what happened there, Nikki. It looked like a breakdown back there.
Yeah, but you can't let this get to you if you're Arlington. You gotta stay consistent. You gotta keep your mind in the game and don't let that anxiety get to you. Just keep playing your game.
Exactly. That's just the thing. You got to stay confident here and build it back up if you're Arlington. Now, if you're Belmont, you're looking for a dagger here. Sofashev tries to send one in. There's Rhodes! Oh, Sean Connolly! As Sean Connolly scores, Perry Sofashev put in the nice hard shot, and he created a rebound for Connolly.
Wow, what a change of events.
Now, Connolly...
what a way to respond.
Now, Connolly had to finish that, Nick, but notice how when Sofashev put the hard grass cutter on Rhodes, it made it very difficult for Rhodes to collect it. And
time out. Oh, geez.
And so Sofashev ties it up, and we are here, Nikki, in a hornet's nest in Belmont for the first round of the playoffs. It looks like somebody has called a timeout.
Yeah, I think it was Belmont.
Interesting. And now the game of inches is neutralized, and the score is 1-1. Nick, 2 goals in the first 6 minutes. I don't think we've seen that all season long.
Yeah, I know, Ken. Let me tell you. Fun fact, this is the first goal Finbar Rhodes has given up against Arlington this year, I believe, right?
Yeah, Nick, great call,
That was his first goal that he gave up. It was off. Sofashev puts it in, juicy rebound. Connolly gobbles that one up and puts it right in the back of the net.
Very juicy rebound. I'm sure Mr. Rhodes wishes he could have that one again.
Yeah.
But in a cold night, by the way, it was a little warm this afternoon, but the temperatures are coming down. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So again, I'm Ken Kohlberg, your sports broadcaster. I'm here with my illustrious color commentator, Nick Antonakas, and we are here with our lead cameraman, Jeremy, from Belmont, the Belmont Media Center. That is the sister media center, of course, to Arlington Community Media, Inc., our affiliate, the Arlington Local Cable News Network. We are here, by the way, today with our producer, Alex Van Thong from ACMI. Alex is braving the cold, but for Alex, it's quite easy because he is a soccer aficionado and a big soccer fan, and he's seeing some good soccer tonight. Oh, there's Connolly with a nice close. Connolly closing it down. All right, now let's talk a little bit about the Belmont Marauders. All right, the Marauders are led by the ever so tough Aristo Shaniatakis. He's number 6, Shaniatakis. Shaniatakis was one of the Belmont Cosmos who played in that league on that club team I was mentioning. Yeah. So Aristo is a captain, and of course the other captains, let's see.
Oh, nice ball movement by Arlington. Oh, what a fake by Connolly. Gets it right into Pilya. A little bit of a shove there. Pilya takes it, and it's going to be an Arlington throw.
And Belmont clears it out. All right, so...
and Shaniatakis, obviously a fellow Greek.
Oh, yes.
Me.
Do you know them? Do you know the family?
I do not personally.
Aristo was a tremendous player. Oh, Cole is taken down in the box, and he...
No call, though.
No call there, and it's so Arlington now.
Oh, it stays in bounds.
Dolan with a nice spinner in there.
Who's there?
Oh, David Gaius.
Man.
And Gaius went after. He tried to get ahead on it, but he couldn't get ahead on it. It was a very nice serve in there, but I think it was Dolan who sent that in. Was it Britt or Dolan?
That was Dolan.
Dolan number
sent
6.
That one flying.
All right, so Declan Dolan, of course, he's the older brother of Sophia Dolan. All right, that number 17 is Will Hurl. He was also on the Belmont Cosmos back in the day, and he is a striker for the Belmont. The Belmont team, Nick, it looks like they play one up, and that's the big, strong Will Hurl, number 17. Go ahead.
No, you go.
On the wing is number 9, John Bravo. Bravo got the first goal, I heard the announcer say, in tonight's contest. So number 9, Nick, up top on the left is Bravo. And then on the right-hand side, they got another sniper over there. I can't pick out his number, but I remember him from the first 2 games. All right, Perry Sofashef now, Nick, remember, he's the Arlington sniper. Yep. He spent the first half of the season injured and has come back beautifully, putting some tremendous pressure on the opponents in the second half of this season. All right, Will Hurl comes into a sea of white, and he's dispossessed quickly. And Tade plays it back to Ben Kohlberg. That's always an adventure. Hurl is closing on him. It goes back to Grant Griezmann. Granty sends it over to Mr. Britt. Mr. Britt has calm and collect. He's had a breakout season. He pops it up to Connolly, but it's a little too much. Connolly had to come back to stay on sides, and it's going to result in a Belmont throw-in.
Let me just say something quick about Hurl. We saw a lot out of him last game versus Arlington, and he just showed how dynamic of a player he is for this Belmont squad. So out of this Belmont team, he's one of my players to watch for this Belmont squad, and Arlington's got to keep their eyes on him.
Yeah, there he goes. He loses
he doesn't get away.
Yeah, no, you're right. And here comes, nice footwork. Look at this kid.
That's number 10.
This kid's a soccer player.
That's
Look
Gabe
at
T.
him.
Tomaso.
That's Gabe T. Tomaso. That's right. And Gabe was also on that Belmont Cosmos team with some of the Arlington kids. It was under Coach Oach, he combined a team of kids from Arlington and Belmont, and now they meet here as seniors.
Yeah,
Aristo was on that team, and Will Hurl, Ben Kohlberg, and Gabe Di Tomaso.
What a story.
I think Mr. Britt was also with Coach Oach back in the day, and Nirvan Patel Massini. So they weren't only, they're famous for being Dolan Eagles, but if you think even back before the Dolan Eagles, or right around the same time, when the Eagles were just taking formation, there was this Belmont Cosmos team. So there's some familiarity here, certainly within these two squads. Yeah. And now the squad's neck, Belmont got that emotional first goal, but when Arlington struck back right away, now things are sort of evening out a little bit as we come down, Nick, to the 30-minute mark.
Yeah, it's been back and forth. It's been a back and forth battle, as we saw there. 2 goals in the span of like a minute from each other. So obviously, Belmont had a great start, but Arlington with a better response, and it's gonna be a long night for both of these teams, and they know that going into this matchup. They knew that the opponent was gonna be tough, and they knew it was gonna be a hard battle all the way till the end.
Well, Nick, it's 10 minutes in, and
we're still wicked early now.
Oh yes,
we have plenty of game to go. Goes in the middle, gets around a couple Arlington defenders, but Dolan's there.
Oh, what a play by Declan Dolan as he sent it out to the side. And Nick, did you see how he prevented that corner kick?
Oh yeah, he shielded him perfectly and just booted that right to the sideline, forcing a throw instead of that, which would have been a pivotal corner kick.
Exactly, dangerous. These Belmont boys have a number of set pieces. Oh, there's a nice throw though. And
Whoa, dangerous ball into the middle, taken away, saved by Griezmann.
Yeah, that was an interesting pass.
A little bit dangerous. He tried to go across the middle, but you can't do that when Belmont's clogging the box.
Yeah, no, dangerous play. But Grant Griezmann, the senior, made a nice save. He's, of course, the younger brother of Kendra Griezmann. Kendra was a standout at Arlington High School.
Oh, guide us with some room.
Now, Gaitis, he sends it over.
That's
Pilya. Pilya over to the middle.
Oh, nobody's there.
Nobody's there. Good idea. Good run for Arlington. Look at Pilya get back. And there's a step by Dolan. Oh, nice fake by Dolan. Dolan is a magician.
Oh, boy, look at the moves.
Dolan is a magician. He sends it into Gaitis. Gaitis tries to send it into Connolly. Connolly is on the hunt. And Connolly, look at an open man there. Is that Bravo? Who's number 9? This guy, John Bravo. Bravo's a problem. Oh, Mr. Britt.
Oh, tries to step up.
On that?
I don't know about that call. But,
I don't like it. I don't like it.
You know, some things don't go your way if you're Arlington, but Belmont would be happy to take that one. A nice freebie from about the 45-yard line, I would say.
Here's a free kick. It's going to be taken by Aristo Antonakas. He was a Belmont Cosmo back in the day, and now he's a senior captain. He's the youngest child of 4 siblings. 4 siblings in his family. He's the youngest. And he sends a beautiful ball in.
Nice.
Mr. Britt plays it first. Pilya going after it. There's Sofa Chef. Everybody's hitting it with their heads. Anand Olstead tries to get over there, and now Belmont is now putting some serious pressure on. Bravo.
Plays into the middle.
And cleared out by Patel. That's fine there.
That's good.
There goes Sean. Look at Sean Connolly.
Push him all the way.
Oh, can we see what we saw senior night against Lexington? Nope.
Nice ball. Nice ball by. Come on, Arlington boys have got to start winning some middle here.
Yeah, for those who didn't know, Sean Connolly did have a goal when he stole it from Lexington goalkeeper when he was holding the ball on his feet. Just stole it right from him and kicked it right in. So that's going to be important that Sean keeps putting on pressure and just keeps on putting pressure on these goalies, forcing them to get rid of the ball fast. And there's Perry putting on some pressure of his own. A grounder.
Dangerous.
Javon goes to Gaitis, tries to cross it over. That's Pilya, nice header. That's Sofa Chef. What aggression by Sofa Chef.
And he takes the beautiful elbow to the kidney.
And he's still going.
Look at number 5.
Nice. And there's a call going his way.
Michael Ciano, number 5. You got to love Michael Ciano for Belmont. An aggressive young man. But Perry Sofa Chef sold it, and he got the call.
Oh, yeah. You got to be careful of this Belmont defense. They're the strength of this Belmont team. They have such a stacked defense core. And it's going to be interesting to see how Arlington continues to get by him here tonight. Heads it in.
Somebody's got to be
He was
over
looking for somebody to head it. Dolan a little bit frustrated.
He would have preferred if one of the Arlington players had run on that ball. And because it was a beautiful serve by Dolan. Dolan is, they called him earlier in the season, Special Delivery Dolan, and that's because he sends in those special deliveries. But, Nicky, a special delivery doesn't do you much good if no one's running on the ball.
Yep, exactly. We saw a couple people trying to go for it there, but it was just a little bit too late to get to that ball, and it just trickled out of bounds.
It certainly did. All right, so
first ball is for Arlington, but second is for Belmont. Now they take control.
Number 10, Gabe DiTomaso, is really moving quickly as well.
We are outstanding this year.
It looks like it's a sellout crowd as the luminaries are showing up. There's Lisa Brush, the first lady of Arlington soccer. Steve Moniak was in the house tonight. Here come the Belmont boys, but they're broken up by Tate. There's no first ball there. As Aristo beautifully, I don't know if you saw that, but number 6, Nicky, Aristo, he stepped up and he played it first, and that was,
again.
The Arlington boys have got to stop chasing the ball and start getting some possession here.
And this is Belmont's game, moving the ball. They love to move the ball and look for openings in the opposing team. So you cannot let them move the ball around for too long. They're just wearing down the Arlington squad.
They are. They're toying with them.
And there's Pilya putting on some pressure. And throw for Arlington.
Belmont
crowd not too happy with that one.
No, it's questionable.
It was close.
And not only that, but the Belmont boys are controlling the ball, earning their possession.
Yeah.
Arlington's got to get a little bit tighter, a little bit more compact.
Look at all the Belmont players.
And try to get some possession. Look, Arlington's not first to that ball. Look at that middle. So the thing, Nicky, in soccer is that the team that wins the midfield wins the game.
Yep.
And we're not seeing, look at this, the midfield is all Belmont.
And that's exactly what you were saying against Belmont last time when Belmont was at home.
Right.
You got to win the midfield to win the game, and that's just wicked pivotal. It's it's going to be interesting to see how Arlington can come back against this ball-moving Belmont team. And another Belmont throw.
Well, what's gonna be telltale is if and when Arlington ever gets the ball again, which is uncertain. Whether they can possess it and build with the ball. What they were able to do in the second half of the season, which got them some wins, was when they won the ball, they would counterattack. And so, Connolly goes down. He wanted the continuation, perhaps. He's taken down by number 10, Gabe DiTomaso. And DiTomaso shakes it off. So it's going to be a free kick for Dolan. Now Dolan can send it into the box if he gets a piece of it. He's a Dolan Eagle.
And as you can see, Arlington flooding the box on the other end. Dolan sends a long ball.
Sends a nice one in. Sofa Chef is there.
For it.
Sofa Chef can't get there, and
Arlington pushed up a little bit too much. Nobody back in the midfield, but Dolan trying to step up on the ball, but that's Hurl has it.
Hurl, he sends it over. No one's
middle.
Where are the Arlington midfield?
That's Noah Meyer-Heron who just booted that one into the Arlington zone. You got to keep your eyes on him as well. He was a huge defensive player for this Belmont squad. Dangerous ball goes into the middle. Dolan boots a souvenir for the fans.
Yeah, it might have been appropriate for Griezmann to grab hold of that one. Lots of luminaries in the house tonight, as we mentioned. Phil Ryan in the house. He's a former assistant coach for the Dolan Eagles. And, of course, the proud father of Lukey Ryan. And also the proud husband of Gwen Ryan. And then we could talk a little bit about Declan Ryan. And also then you don't want to forget the lovely...
he got the shove. Dolan, don't kick that ball again. You got to be careful. We saw last time Dolan got a call like that, he kicked the ball away and they booted him out of the game. Dolan just got called for a shove.
Ooh, he better keep his head.
It's going to be dangerous.
He better keep his head.
This is a dangerous one. Arlington, this is where Griezmann's got to come up big. He's come up big many times this year, but pivotal point here in a playoff game. 22 minutes remaining here in the first half. We still got plenty of time, but Belmont looking to take a relatively early lead, which would be their second lead here of the night after scoring the first goal of the contest. There's Sofa Chef given less than a yard. He's got to give him 10. But
you saying you don't want to talk about Bryn Ryan?
Saying I don't want to talk about who?
You don't want to talk about Bryn Ryan. All right. We'll stick with the Arlington. We'll stick with the soccer game. Anyway, all right. So, this is a dangerous situation here. The kick is taken by Theo Cargari. And a save by Griezmann.
Beautiful.
Oh, Granty Griezmann, the third degree. Now Granty is the proud youngest child of Dwight Griezmann. He's in the house tonight. And, of course, the lovely Annie Murray. We haven't seen Annie tonight.
Whoa. Look at the pressure by Belmont.
He is the younger brother of, as I mentioned, Kendra Griezmann. She's a starter at the Haverford women's soccer team. She's a junior, fine player. All right, so here we go again. The Belmont boys playing short balls in the middle.
And
Arlington with some possession here. Let's see what they can do.
Arlington has someone on the midfield.
Chef, for some reason, passes it to a player with a maroon shirt on. He probably didn't get the memo. Those guys are on the other team. Oh, nice play there.
That's Dolan breaking it up.
Declan might have just saved the goal.
That would have been a dangerous through pass there for Belmont.
And did you see Will Hurl run off the ball? He knows what he's doing. That's technical stuff. So the Arlington boys just continue to be flat here in the middle. Kohlberg with the Charlie horse. Sends it over to Pilya. Pilya over to Patel Massini. He's dispossessed by number 15, Noah Meyer-Heron. Yeah, what were you saying about Meyer-Heron? He's a fine player, Nick.
Yeah, Meyer-Heron has been he's been outstanding for this Belmont squad, and Arlington just has to keep their eyes on him. As you can see, he's been making a huge impact in this game so far, and we're very early in. But in the past matchups that we've seen against Arlington, he's been a big key player for this Arlington team as well. And Belmont was looking for a handball there, but nothing called. Connolly jukes around one. Oh, it's a takeaway.
He wanted a call.
Michael Brick gets he gets shoved down, and they're going to call that one.
They do call it. They do call it. The hit was on number 9, John Bravo. Bravo's physical.
Going to take the quick freebie. He's waiting for somebody to get open, but now he's going to rethink his plan, and he's going to wait for Arlington to flood the box.
Well, I don't know if, I think you're right. I think they need to flood it. Somebody's got to get ahead on this ball. As Mr. Rhodes, Dusty Rhodes.
And it's gobbled up by Rhodes.
Nice serve again by Special Delivery Dolan. Mr. Ryan.
But, I mean, you got to watch out. Belmont has definitely been dominating the possession game so far here early on. So if you're Arlington, you got to change things around and start getting some possession plays of your own.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Look at this. It looks like the whole midfield is just
I know. Belmont,
a
maroon
Sargasso
everywhere.
sea of maroon. And so
Yeah, Arlington is in white tonight, and
Dolan takes it away.
Belmont in maroon because Arlington is on the road here today. But anyway.
I'll tell you, it's nice to have Dolan back there.
Oh, yeah.
He's got to play clean and not get cards this game, or a card.
Any cards.
Any cards.
Oh, it's played in. Block shot there by Kohlberg, and it's booted out by Dolan, but it stays in. There's Pilia back playing defense.
He sends
And
it
he
up
plays
to Connolly.
up to Connolly.
Connolly.
And it's chipped out. It's going to be an Arlington throw. Oh, and
Belmont fans
there's
do
some
not
frustration.
Yeah, well, they think some of the calls have gone Arlington's way. All right, here comes some
Frustration.
substitutions. Here's, is that Ito? Or Ito? No, who's number?
No, that's Ryan O'Rourke who comes in.
No.
For
Yeah, O'Rourke is in on one side for Sofashep.
O'Rourke.
Then there's number 21. Is that the freshman? That's the freshman.
That's Aiden Sheehan. My brother's good friend, Aiden Sheehan. You got to watch out.
He's your brother's good friend?
Yeah. My brother's a
Wow.
freshman. Aiden Sheehan is a freshman. Oh, no, wait. Whoa. Where did he go? Is that Aiden Sheehan? Yes, that is. That's
number
Aiden
21,
Sheehan, number
so
21,
Arlington
a
puts
freshman.
in a freshman. And there he goes. Look at
Look
the
at him
freshman go after. Yeah.
He's very fast. That's what I've heard out of players from practice. He's wicked fast. So
All right.
that's amazing to see. He got called up from the JV squad, and now he's playing here in a playoff game in Belmont.
Yeah.
Great story for him. Only a freshman. And we've been talking about how Arlington is majority upperclassmen. Only one sophomore starts for the Arlington Spy Ponders, which is Tate Kotian. And to see a freshman getting some time, that's a great thing to see.
Nice little run down there by number 6, Masha. Attaboy, Masha. All right, so here we are. We're coming down, Nikki. We're under 20 minutes left. Our cameraman today is Jeremy from Belmont Media Center. And we are here on a chilly night. This is a co-broadcast between Belmont Media Center tonight, Nick, and our sister media center from Arlington Community Media, Inc.
Yep. And obviously a lot of thanks going out to Belmont Media Center for helping this thing happen. If it weren't for them, we wouldn't be here now covering this road game here in Belmont. So
We're very
again,
grateful.
thank you so
We
much
are
to Belmont Media Center and obviously Arlington Community Media Inc. for helping us get out here today.
Excellent stuff. All right, so here's a freebie for Belmont. We are about 16 minutes left in the first half. The Marauders, Nick, they took an early lead and things looked a little bleak for Arlington. Belmont scored in the first couple of minutes. And then Arlington got a goal from Sean Connolly on an assist by Perry Sofashep just moments later. And
Look at Olstad with a nice win.
And that tied it up. But ever since then, Nick, it's pretty much been all Belmont. What do you think?
Yeah, I know. It's been majority Belmont since Arlington has responded with that goal. And if you're Arlington, you got to turn things around. You got to start getting some possession because that's what's going to win you this game. Belmont dominates with possession and ball movement. If you can't take the ball away from them,
look at this
there's
kid.
No chance you're going to beat them.
This guy number 10, Nick, I don't know.
Oh,
That's Gabe
nice.
Tommaso.
That's Connolly. Gabe T. Tommaso, he was a huge pivotal piece for this Belmont squad last game, I believe.
Look at this, Arlington.
I think when we played Belmont in Arlington, he was playing injured because that's back when Belmont was very banged up. They had a lot of injuries going on at that time, and they still came away with the win. So, but he was a big player for this Belmont team, and he was playing injured, I believe. So
look at Di Tommaso. He's all over Swervy Nervy, but Nervy kept possession of it.
It's going to be an Arlington throw as the train goes by in the background.
Mr. Britt
plays it into Sheehan.
Sheehan over to
Pilia.
Oh, give and go.
Back
There
to
comes Sheehan.
Oh, what a move! But he gets hit a little bit.
Yeah, but he kept the pressure up, but now we got to throw in.
Now Arlington's got to throw. And who but Dolan's going to take it? The guy who can throw a country mile.
There's Sophie Rutenberg in the house. The girls had a win.
Oh, yeah. They won yesterday, 1-0.
And I think they have a home game tomorrow
Yep,
night. Is
they
that right,
do.
Alex? Yeah, so we'll be at Pierce Field tomorrow night watching the girls.
Oh, nice step up by
Mr. Britt
Britt.
makes a beautiful
Who's
step.
there? Sheehan's there. Sheehan
He
gets
sends
the
it
head
over
on it.
Connolly.
Connolly. Save by Finbar Rhodes.
Oh, Sheehan popped it into him. And Finbar Rhodes, the Rhodes Scholar, Rhodesia. He's a Rhodesian Ridgeback.
And that play started with Aiden Sheehan stepping up on that ball, getting
absolutely,
the header,
yeah.
got it right to Connolly. A great chance there for Arlington, but Belmont again taking possession. Now
Yeah,
they're
the
just going to play
Belmont
their
boys,
game,
the
move it
Belmont
around.
boys are patient. They play nice short balls. Let's see Arlington. We can't win every time we win it back.
They
we're
just
giving
take it again.
away. Yeah. Di Tommaso back to Aristo. Aristo sends a long ball in. It squiggles by Tate Cochin, and it goes all the way back to Grant DeGrees, who lets it roll out of bounds.
And it's going to be a goal kick now for Arlington. So
14 minutes left in the first half.
it's 1-1.
1-1. And the Marauders
Have taken control, I would say, since Arlington scored, like you said.
Grant Griezmann sends a nice long ball to about center field, but it's met
Olstad
by
was looking for it.
first ball was the first ball. Oh,
That's Belmont.
yeah,
Sheehan.
Sheehan is
Sheehan's
fighting
got
for it. Look
height,
at
too.
Sheehan.
Oh,
Sheehan
wow.
throws the elbow, and he gets away with it. The elbow to the Adams apple.
Oh, and look at Pilya fighting for it.
Pilya.
And a call for Arlington.
Oh.
Wow.
As
Belmont fans are not happy.
No,
They're
Belmont
booing.
fans are not happy.
They're booing.
This guy number 21, Sheehan, he threw an elbow to the Adams apple
Watch out,
of a
that's it.
very unsuspecting young Belmont player. And that had to hurt.
Oh, yeah, but
And for
I think
some reason-
it was relatively clean. And now Belmont's setting up a three-man wall for Connolly. He's looking for 10 yards. Fans are yelling 10 yards.
Arlington fans are yelling for it, too. There's a
Throws.
ball in.
Oh, Pilya was looking for the header, but it's gobbled up by the Belmont defense. Connolly was fighting for it. Now Britt takes control.
Uh-oh, and here
Puts it
comes
up, but
Belmont on
it's
the
taken
counter.
away.
Di Tommaso. Tommaso sends it over to
That's
Theo
Carey.
Cargari.
And a
it's
takeaway by
Kohlberg.
Olstad.
Yeah, the Arlington
But
boys
it
got to
goes
get on that ball.
back. It goes back to Belmont. See, they line up their defense at the 50-yard line, and whenever Arlington tries to clear, they're there to keep it in. They're like a wall, keeping the ball in Arlington's half.
Wait a minute, he's right there! He was there! He's 5 yards away!
A little bit of
Animation.
from the crowd here on the Arlington side of things.
Yeah, that's
Both crowds a little bit tense. It's a playoff matchup.
And it is packed. The stands, this is a
Oh,
playoff.
yeah.
It's a carnival atmosphere.
It's a
here.
versatile atmosphere here.
It is a carnival atmosphere. It's a dangerous ball in, but Grant DeGrees.
Oh, it gets up again. Oh, and they're going to call it back. That,
Oh,
again,
my goodness.
very similar to the goal we saw
Yeah.
in Arlington.
Yeah.
You
He sent it
got to
into the-
watch Belmont when they boot that thing into the box. It's dangerous as ever, because we saw one goal here today because of the booting into the box. We almost saw another one today, and we saw one back in Arlington a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, you send it into the box. And here comes Arlington with a little combination there, but they're dispossessed. Here comes Pilya. He tries to
Just get it
send
to
it into Sheehan. But Sheehan couldn't get there.
Arlington seems to be playing a little bit different of a formation. Pilya pushing back to more of a midfielder role as Sheehan is pushing more up to a forward type, striker type role.
Yeah. Now number 8 over there on the left, as you mentioned, that's Ryan O'Rourke. He's a spark plug.
Oh,
There's,
yeah.
Aristo, he sends it over. O'Rourke takes a ticket though over there, and here comes Belmont the other way. They send it wisely to the middle to Gabe Di Tommaso. He's a magician.
Look
number
at
10.
these
Look
short
at Gabe.
balls by Belmont.
Right, they're playing short balls, and look, here comes Di Tommaso. He's going to have it. He takes a shot,
And he
and
scores!
Good
What
Di
a
Tommaso.
shot!
Yeah.
Oh boy, that's where it costs you.
Yeah.
You cannot let Belmont have that much possession, as we have 10 minutes, 50 seconds here remaining in the first half.
Yeah.
Obviously still plenty of time, but still, if you're Arlington, you have to lock down on these Belmont strikers, because as we can see, they are dangerous from far away from the net. They don't need to be close to score goals.
Well, Gabe Di Tommaso has been a fixture on the Belmont soccer scene ever since I can remember. I mean, it goes back to the Belmont Cosmos with Coach Oach. And Gabe, he used to have long hair, and he was always a dog out there hustling in futsal, in particular for Coach Oach. Great futsal player, by the way. And Di Tommaso just fired that one, Nicky. I mean, you can't give him that sort of space. And when and Belmont just, was patient and moved the ball around the middle.
Oh, yeah.
The Arlington boys are going to have to get a little bit of possession here. Okay, here comes an Arlington substitution. Always good to see Xavier Jacob Dolan.
yeah.
He's a Jacob Dolan Eagle.
He's been
He's
a spark
number
plug for this
13.
Arlington team as well this year.
Oh, yeah. He's number 13. He's a senior.
And the winner of this game will go on to either face Lynn at Lynn or Marblehead at home. So no matter which team wins, if they face Marblehead, they will be at home. And if they face Lynn, they will be in Lynn.
Ah, interesting.
And that game is going on as we speak now. Oh, and Dolan pauses a little bit, makes the... But see, there again. That's the Belmont defense just holding it, and now Arlington going to get a possession game. That's O'Rourke. O'Rourke puts it into the middle, but nobody's there. Look at Britt stepping up. Britt plays it over. That's Sheehan. Sheehan holding, puts it over to Britt in the middle. Oh, and it's taken away by Belmont's defense.
Yeah, they counter.
Oh, and what a hustle by Pilya.
Nice play by Pilya.
Keeps it, sends it back to Xavier Jacob Dolan, but he gives it away.
He's fresh off the bench.
And there's Nirvan.
Oh, look at that long ball by number 5, Michael Ciano.
Yeah, they're going to let Griezmann take it.
Ciano ripped that one. I think I see Sweeter on the far side, Nicky, getting ready to come in.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Yeah, so that'll be exciting for the Arlington boys. If it happens. All right, so it's going to be an Arlington. It's going to be an Arlington throw-in. Arlington boys, Nicky, they find themselves down 2-1 with a little under 9 minutes left in the first half.
In comes Noah Sweeter for Ryan O'Rourke.
Yeah, all right, number 14, Noah Sweeter. Mr. Britt sends it back to Declan Dolan.
They're trying to get the Belmont players out of their own end so they can get a man advantage up there. Because Belmont is just, when they don't have the ball, they clog their own end. When they have the ball, they clog our end. So we got to look for a transition type play. We just got to look for an opportunity where they have the ball. We got to take it away successfully and then go on the odd man rush back the other way. Sweeter plays it up. That's Connolly. Connolly lets that one go though, as Belmont takes possession. And there's Britt stepping up. Again, that's how dangerous the defenders are for Arlington. They can step up on the ball. Sent in. There's Xavier Jacob Dolan battling for it. And it's a Belmont throw.
Ooh. Here comes a Belmont substitution.
Number 18, Anthony Doken goes out. And 13, Evan Bach comes in.
Yeah, Evan Bach, he's a junior.
Oh, and he gives it into the middle. There's Sweeter.
Rare turnover. Sweeter nicely into Connolly. Connolly tries to send it into Aiden.
Connolly again has it.
Yeah, Connolly with a little dipsy doodle here. He's hunted down.
He looks for the nutmeg, but he can't get it. And now Belmont taking control once again.
DiTomaso is wheeling and dealing.
Oh, and that's going to be a penalty.
Pilya threw the elbow to the kidney of young Gabe DiTomaso, and DiTomaso, he sold it. So here we are, the Arlington fans
6
still
minutes,
positive
50 seconds to go in the first half. So Finbar Rhodes is going to take this goal kick.
It looks like Sofashev's getting ready to come back in.
Oh, yep. You're right. And we saw Sofashev had such a big impact on that goal for Arlington, shooting the ball, and Rhodes was unable to gobble it up. Rhodes delayed a little bit there, goes back to his own net, and now it's going to be a freebie for Arlington.
A win there by Noah Sweeter, by the way, as his fight created the turnover. Dolan tries to send it into Sheehan.
A little bit too
much.
And it's going to be a goal kick.
All right, so here comes Sofashev. He comes back in.
Pilya.
Yanni Pilya.
Pilya goes out.
Pilya will take a breather. Much deserved.
Yeah, he's been working hard all day here today.
Very Sofashev.
And Arlington needs a spark plug right now. They need somebody to change things around for this Arlington squad. They got to start getting some possession plays going.
He's the proud. There's Kohlberg.
Oh,
and Kohlberg with the elbow to the back. He's looking like he's maybe trying to slow down some of these blonde Belmont boys. There he put the hurt on Noah Meyer-Herron. Meyer-Herron, here he is right again. He shook it off. Oh, beautiful play by DiTomaso. The Belmont boys are playing soccer, Nicky. They're playing European soccer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, a slide tackle.
Just more aggressive.
Dolan stepping up.
Dolan,
he takes
DiTomaso.
Wow.
DiTomaso.
Yeah,
And
but
the
Arlington,
game is getting
there's
physical.
Sofashev.
Sofashev is back in. He plays
Nice
the square
ball
for
to
Dolan.
Dolan's playing up. That's when you
Dolan
know
throws the elbow
he
to
wants it.
DiTommaso. He goes back to Xavier Jacob Dolan. Jacob Dolan over to Nirvan Patelmasini. He
Now
plays the square
Arlington
over to Tate.
playing
Now
a possession
Arlington
game.
playing a little bit of Belmont-style soccer right now. As
Sheehan.
Tate kicks it into Dolan.
Oh.
Dolan is covered. He sends it over to Sofashev. Sofashev tries to have it.
rip a shot.
It's blocked by Belmont. Sweeter gets over there. He is sweeter
Yeah,
and
looks like
honey.
it's going to be an Arlington throw.
It's going to be an Arlington throw. And we're down under 5 minutes in the
first
first half. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been mostly Belmont, but the score is only 2-1. And on a cold night.
Oh, a throw in, but it's hit out by Belmont. Sent in by Arlington, but who's there? Connolly holds, and he shoots it off! And a penalty kick.
Are you kidding me?
Wade,
Oh, you're kidding me!
no call.
They got nailed in the box.
Oh boy, and
he didn't get the call, and Dolan
No
doesn't
call.
like it. No, Dolan doesn't like it.
but he's got to keep his cool.
They
He
gotta keep
has
their
to keep
cool.
his cool.
Yeah.
We cannot lose Dolan for a stupid penalty this game,
Yeah.
because he is a pivotal piece of this Arlington team all around. Not only leadership, not only offense and defense, he is a pivotal piece for this Arlington squad. Oh, misses the kick there.
Yeah, ball goes through the wickets of Evan Bach. He went Bach, and Arlington is going to now get a throw in as here we come down with 3.5 minutes left. Let's see if they can.
Tade. Oh,
I don't know what
No,
happened there.
they're
Oh, the
blowing-
ref wants him to call him
calling
back.
back.
Now he's a little too far up there. You got to throw it in from the place, I guess, Nick, where the ball went out of bounds. That's the rule. All right, so Jacob Dolan with a fake.
dangerous. Oh, but
Michael
it's
Britt
kept in.
saves the day. Here's Dolan. He's in a fight there, and he's dispossessed.
And they call him for that one.
Yeah, and the Belmont fans didn't like it, but it was Ali Naruzzi. Naruzzi is a junior, and he's been a fine player this season for Belmont. All right, Dolan sends a long ball in again. It's
He's
into
looking for
Sweeter
Sweeter.
territory. Sweeter, I
Couldn't get
think
it.
he waved at it, but he couldn't
Welcome
get
in,
there.
White.
There's Sophia Dolan in the house as she arrives.
Oh,
There's a kiss to Uncle Jonathan.
there's Sheehan putting on
There's
pressure, takes the ball
Lukey
away, plays it
Lukey
into the middle.
Verducci in the house.
Oh, there it is! Oh, and Connolly goes for the shot. He can't.
As once again, Curry
Can't
Sofashev
get it.
creating opportunities. Creating opportunities there. As Sofashev shot that grass cutter, and Shawnee boy almost got it again. The two of them, Sofashev and Shawnee Connolly, have been playing soccer together since pre-kindergarten.
Oh, yeah.
Certainly kindergarten at the Bishop School in Arlington, Massachusetts. That's where the embryo of the Dolan Eagles came into existence.
Yep.
It was, of course, Declan Dolan and Perry Sofashev, Sean Connolly.
Oh,
Ben
what a
Kohlberg was in that
move.
Bishop School group. And, of course, Michael Britt, Dino Angelakis. I hope I'm not leaving anybody out. Grant Griezmann. And, of course, the unbelievable Jonathan Zach. He's Zach's on sacks. Look at this kid. He's a spider. Ali
booted up by
Naruzzi.
Britt.
And Mr. Britt sends it halfway up
clears
the
that
field. We're into
And it's gonna be
We're into stoppage time. The Arlington boys down by a goal.
there's Sheehan.
And there's Mr. Sheehan.
Oh, I thought that may have hit.
Yeah, no.
Number 21, Isaac Liang.
Good pressure by
I think that was number
Sheehan.
21. Oh no, that was
They
number.
don't have a 21, Nicky. I don't see a 21 on the Belmont.
No, that's
jersey.
number 5. That's my bad.
Number 5? All right, number 5.
Michael Ciano.
Ciano, yeah. All right, so
Now-
Finbar Rhodes' kicks have been outstanding. I mean, he's hit every one. First
Yeah.
ball for Belmont, second ball for Sweeter gets over there to disrupt the play. So the Arlington boys, Nicky, it looks like they might might go into the dressing room for the second half, down by a goal. And Kohlberg plays it back to Griezmann. The Belmont boys close on him nicely. Griezmann plays it over to Tate Cochin. Cochin's got a little bit of time. He sends it up to Sweeter. Sweeter is dispossessed, but he stays with it. He sends it over to Jacob Dolan, Xavier Jacob Dolan, into Sofashev. Sofashev plays a short ball over to Sweeter. Sweeter is dispossessed by the Belmont Marauders, and here they come in the other way. Kohlberg, fine boy number 6,
Oh, nice move.
sends it over to Mr. Britt.
Oh.
I mean to Sofashev. He went back for Kohlberg, which was a mistake. And Jacob Dolan steps up to help out there. And there's a square ball. And here comes Sweeter.
With
Sweeter's
speed.
got some wheels. Oh, he looked for Connolly. And it's going to be an Arlington throw. And any moment now, the whistle can blow.
Yep.
So the Arlington boys, and there it is. There's the half. All right, not a bad half, Nikki. The Arlington boys go into the dressing room, down by a goal. But the first half, I would say, mostly Belmont.
Definitely, I would agree. And it's going to be interesting to see what Arlington can do to rebound from this tough Belmont team. And it's going to be interesting to see if Belmont can hold this lead. So 2-1, your score at the half. Belmont is leading. And we'll see you back here for second half action in a little bit. Thank you.
Thank you, Nikki. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for second half action. What's the name of this field again here in Belmont?
This is Harris Field here in Belmont.
All right, Harris Field in Belmont. I'm Ken Kohlberg, your sports broadcaster from Arlington Community Media, Inc. I'm here with my illustrious color commentator, Nick Antonakas. Our cameraman today is Jeremy from the Belmont Media Center, our sister media center. Ladies and gentlemen, second half action, Nikki. Arlington finds themselves down 1-0. What do they need to do to get back in the contest?
Well, they got to stay focused, and they got to use the adrenaline that they have right now to their advantage. This is a playoff game, and you're losing in a playoff game. You obviously are going to have nerves. You got to use those to your advantage. Help them to motivate you. They're looking for the handball, but they don't get it there, but you got to stay focused. Now it's going to be a Belmont throw as Nirvan hits off of his foot. Goes out of bounds.
All right, now let's talk a little bit about the Belmont squad. They come into the match having beaten Arlington twice during the regular season. It's a very fine organization, by the way. The administration, of course, in Belmont. They've got the superintendent, John Phelan, and the principal, Isaac Taylor. They've done a wonderful job. Of course,
nice
athletic director, James Davis, has been here forever. A wonderful A.D. Davis, Big Jim. Jimmy Bob. His wonderful, lovely administrative assistant is Noreen Dugan. She's been wonderful this year. And, of course, the events manager is Leon Dyer. Ball goes back to Kohlberg, number 6. He heads it over to number 8, Theo Cargari. Cargari says thank you. Dolan takes it away. Here comes Declan Dolan. Dolan tries to send a ball in to Connolly. Connolly tries to shoot it wide, and he does get it through.
Papilia's got to get there, and he does.
So here comes Jan Toya with a step over, a dipsy doodle, a crossover, but he's dispossessed.
Double teamed.
Oh, he was dispossessed. And then he comes in, cleats up. And Dolan also cleats up, and it's going to be nice slide tackle there by Dolan.
Got a fire truck going on in the background.
All right,
Let's go, White!
We are underway with second half action. Harris Field in Belmont. The Belmont Marauders clinging to a 1-goal lead over the Arlington Spy Ponders as the Marauders jog across center field. It's Ali Naruzzi. Naruzzi sends it up to number 18, Anthony Doken. Doken takes it over to the middle, makes a nice cross.
Caught by Griezmann.
Granty Griezmann. He's got sticky fingers.
And even though the intensity is high right now, Arlington still has plenty of time, 37 minutes remaining in this contest.
Right.
Plenty of time to make something happen.
And there's a second ball for Arlington as Gaitis pops it up into the middle. Tomasini pops it up. These guys are playing pop rocks. And as Connolly on the hunt, he sends it back. Mr. Britt steps up, and here's Anand with some pressure. And he sends it back to Dolan. He's a Dolan Eagle. He sends it in nicely to
that's
Sean Connolly.
Connolly
goes down. And
That's
Belmont sends it back up. Dolan
nice step by Dolan.
And he goes, Jeepers Creepers.
That's the intensity that everybody needs to have right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
And there's Kohlberg. He throws an elbow to the back, and he's in a fight with Will Hurl. Hurl's like, give me a call, but he doesn't get it. Kohlberg and Hurl played together for the Belmont Cosmos back in the day under Coach Oach.
Put it in. Gaitis with a nice clear.
To the middle, but it's played beautifully by Aristo. And Aristo sends it over to Anthony Doken. Doken is Don Doken.
Pressure, keep it up, guys. Keep it up.
And
keep it up.
Belmont, it is good pressure as Dwight Griezmann is astutely figuring out that the Arlington boys are putting a little bit more pressure on the midfield in here in the second half.
Belmont again with that ball control that they have used all throughout the contest here today.
Kohlberg
Arlington's got to shut down that possession game of Belmont.
Kohlberg with the left foot sends it into the sideline, and Tade is
he boots it through.
on it.
And
Belmont,
and it's going to be a Belmont throw.
Yeah, Belmont boys, Nicky, they're keeping the pressure up. They're not going to mail it in the second half, I can tell you that.
Oh, yeah.
Di Tommaso with a beautiful ball in, but
it's
Griezmann
caught.
gets there. And
Now
he sends
they
it up
gotta
to
go.
Pereira. Here come the Arlington boys countering. Patel Massini. Takes his time and takes some space. Not bad.
Good patience.
Yeah, he tries
Looking
to
for
send it in
options.
for Sofashev, and the
Ooh.
Belmont boys clear it out. And now Arlington with a chance to maybe gain some possession and advance the ball into the Belmont box.
It's important that Arlington has to get some offensive zone pressure going here. They got to start passing the ball around a little bit, keeping that possession game going. You got to do what Belmont's doing to you right now and wear them down, because Belmont is using this possession game to wear these Arlington boys down. Oh, that's Hagry gets through, and a goal!
Beautiful Belmont goal.
That's Bravo.
John Bravo. And the Belmont boys are feeling it, Nicky. The Belmont boys are feeling it.
But like the fans are saying,
Arlington is dejected.
like the fans are saying, there's
They,
plenty of time, Ken.
There's plenty of time, but the boys look disconsolate.
They
As
can't-
Anand goes out
they
and
cannot let this get to
Jacob Dolan gets into the contest. He's a Jacob Dolan Eagle.
Don't let this defeat you. Let it empower you.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do. You got to
Dolan-
use this to motivate you.
Dolan sends one up though, and it is Belmont who's first to the ball.
Guidus
on
with a
the
nice
hunt.
hustle. Tade tries to boot it, but Belmont keeps control. That's Bravo.
Oh,
But he's dispossessed, and a call. Shaken up on the play.
Is
Is
number 18.
That's Anthony Doken. And the Arlington fans are not happy with that call.
No, and the Arlington fans are chirping. They're chirping. Carolyn Days in the house. The Arlington girls,
Oh, it's booted in.
and Dolan gets there, and here comes Perry Sofashev. Look, he's in a sea of
Oh.
maroon. He sends it up
There's
to Connolly.
Connolly hustling. He gets through.
And Connolly
Still
is
a
on
guy
the
to
run.
beat.
He
He's
sends it
still
over
going.
to Sofashev.
Sofashev's in the middle.
There
And
he
he
scores!
scores!
Perry Sofashev! And he takes the ball out. And the Arlington boys come back.
That's what you need.
Yeah, there's
You
plenty
gotta
of
stay
time left.
positive. 33,
And the Arlington boys
over
are
33
Sonny
minutes left.
Connolly and Perry Sofashev. And here come the Arlington boys as Sofashev. He was due to erupt. He was due to erupt.
Sofashev having a heck of a game so far. First an assist and
the
now a
Arlington
goal.
fans are now feeling it. As Arlington.
Oh, and it's
coming
taken away.
back.
There's Pilia fighting for it in the middle.
There's Pilio on the fight. And look at this. Oh, look at this guy. Just, this guy is tough. Kohlberg with
this
a nice
Belmont
clear
team's
out.
putting on a lot of pressure.
Sofashev is everywhere.
Guidus keeps it in.
Guidus keeps it in.
Pressure put on by
Arista sends it
Sofashev.
in the middle.
Boot in the
Kohlberg
middle. There's
pops it up
Kohlberg.
into the middle.
Oh, and there's some Belmont players colliding. But Belmont takes control. Sends it over to Doken. Doken sends it down. It's number 8, John Bravo. Karigi. Excuse me. And there's Sofashev getting the ball up. He's hit.
He's hit. He's
And they'll
popped.
call it. And the referee
Yeah.
telling him, that's okay, I saw it.
Sofashev absorbed some contact. And that was some contact from the Arlington fans. The ball boy is
little bit distracted.
criticized there. Looks like he might have done it intentionally. Those Belmont ball boys, they cannot.
Oh, Dolan
Oh,
boots
ball
it
goes
in.
in from Dolan.
Headed out by the defense, and now
Massini.
Patel Massini
And there goes
takes it
Nerby.
outside.
And he's hunted down. The Belmont was Noah Meyer Heron. And it's going to be an Arlington throw-in, I believe.
And there, Arlington's fishing for the ball on its own.
32 minutes left in the half. Plenty of time, as Nikki, you mentioned, when the Arlington boys, they just need a goal here.
And Guidus
Is subbed for
is
who?
subbing out.
Who's coming in?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Did they send him out?
They did. Oh, it's in.
Mr. Britt.
Britt on the back end. He keeps it in. And now
Yeah,
a
Conley
corner.
wins a corner kick.
Wait.
The Spy Ponders are not.
Come on, Benny, get in there. Come on, Benny.
Spy
Who
Ponders,
is
they
that
might-
taking the corner?
That's Sean Connolly. It looks like
Are you sure?
Yeah. It looks like they're putting some bodies into the house here. As Michael Britt might head in with number 6, Ben Kohlberg, number 7, Declan Dolan. And there's that freshman, your friend there,
Aiden Sheehan.
Aiden Sheehan.
Played in. Oh, contact in the box, and they're going to call this one off immediately.
The boys are having fun tonight, Mickey. It's
Oh, yeah.
they're playing against a tough opponent.
Oh, yeah.
They got nothing
On
to
the
lose
road.
here. On the road, they got nothing to lose here. Except, of course, advancing to the next round of the playoffs. Here's Finbar Rhodes. Finney sends it up to the middle, and it's going to be first ball for Belmont. Kohlberg
Second
tried
ball,
to
Arlington.
get there.
Nice by
And,
Tate.
yeah, Tate is hustling. Mr. Britt is first. Uh-oh, here come the Belmont boys again.
Sent over. That's
We send it into Dolan.
Cargery over there. Now Dolan putting on
Declan!
pressure. Takes it away. Sends it in the middle of Nirvan. Nirvan tries to send it over to Sheehan, but he can't. And Belmont takes possession.
No,
And
it's
it's
going to be
gonna
an
be an
Arlington
Arlington
ball,
throw.
yeah. Dolan playing outstanding tonight.
Here we go, Arlington.
And there's
Tate
number
throws it.
21,
That's Aiden Sheehan, the freshman.
yeah, here comes Sheehan. Sheehan
Tries to play it to
yeah,
Pilya, but
yeah,
a
Pilya's
little bit
not
of
there.
miscommunication.
And the Belmont boys with Will Hurl. Hurl sends it over to
Tade.
Tay. Yeah, Hurl didn't get the memo there that the guys are on the
Oh.
other team.
Now there's Pilya.
There's Sofa Chef running on the wing. They had
Connolly
Sofa
tries
Chef.
to send it. Oh, Pilya keeps it.
He's got to be verbal there.
And there's
Jacob
Jacob
Dolan.
Dolan.
Here comes the
Wow,
here
what
comes the
speed!
X-Man.
Oh,
The
and it's
X-Man.
sent out. But Arlington keeps possession. It's going to be a throw.
Yeah, it's penetration there as he brought it into the zone. Xavier Jacob Dolan. And he's a fan favorite. We're down, Nikki, under 30 minutes left, by the way. Just under 30 minutes
Oh, yeah.
here at Harris Field in Belmont. I'm Ken Kohlberg, your sports broadcaster, here with Nick Antonakas from Arlington Community Media, Inc. We are partnering tonight with the Belmont Media Center, our sister media center, for the greatest sports networks, local cable sports networks, that is, in the Belmont-Arlington area.
Now it's booted ahead.
So this guy, Aiden Lynch, has made an impact. Mr. Britt takes a ticket, falls into the perimeter rim.
Oh,
and
and it's
Kohlberg's
sent
over
in.
there to help.
Kohlberg, nice.
And then Kohlberg
Boots it
blasts
out.
it out. A
There's
beautiful
Dolan
play.
playing
Oh,
aggressive.
yeah. And now the Spy Ponders have got to make some noise here. See, the midfield has got to be one.
Put up, Ben.
And there's Sofa Chef trying to hustle for it.
So
Oh, nice
oh,
speed.
look at this.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
What ball control by this Belmont squad.
Put it out.
Ooh. And Tade puts it out. It's going to be a Belmont throw. That's number 18, Anthony Doken,
Yeah,
taking the
Doken's
throw.
been outstanding. For
Oh, and it goes
He
out.
almost got away with it, but the ref called it.
Almost.
Good ref. Jeremy got that one on the camera. Nice angle there for Jeremy.
Oh, Connolly.
Connolly is going in the wrong direction,
Hey.
and Dolan wisely
Oh,
clears
thank
it out.
goodness. There's Sheehan.
Yeah,
He's
and
hustling
Sheehan,
for it.
He's going
Trying
for
to
it.
split the defense.
Yeah.
He's still going. Sheehan putting on pressure galore, and Sofa Chef is
Chef.
there.
No!
And it's
Sheehan was playing aggressive. He's a freshman, and he was really spectacular there, Nicky. For a young man in his first playoff game as a freshman, he really went after that ball. Now, he might have been a little bit over-exuberant, and he drew the call, but still, you got to give him a ton of credit there, Nicky.
I think it was the collision. Keep going.
For the way he went after that ball.
Definitely, he tried to split the defense on that one, but I'm pretty sure it was the collision between Sofashev and that Belmont player that caused the call. I think they called it on Sofashev, even though
is that
I don't
what
see
happened?
why.
Sofashev with the elbow to the spine, and the ref didn't like it as he felt that Sofashev, for some reason, threw an elbow to the C6 area of number 18, Anthony Doken. Doken didn't seem to faze him, but, and here comes Sofashev again with some violence. Connolly tries to send it into Pilya. Pilya is
wow, look at the hustle.
Yanni is on the hunt, and he forces the turnover. Jan Pilya with a tremendous run over there. And the Arlington boys have got to, as you said earlier, Nick, build something into the box. Here's a ball into the box, but Dusty Rhodes, with sticky fingers, has got no problem with that one. We are down almost to the 26-minute mark here at Harris Field in Belmont. Dusty Finbar Rhodes has been really sending some beautiful balls deep. Dolan in a fight with number 9. And there's a beautiful ball.
That's Bravo who wins it.
Bravo, but Kohlberg over there to cover. He's a fine boy, that Ben Kohlberg. I'll tell you right now, Nick. He's a fine young man. Child near and dear to my heart. All right, so there's Tade with a takeaway, and Sofashev is over there to help, but it goes to Belmont, and here come the Arlington boys breaking it up. Patel Massini sends it nicely into Pilya. Pilya over to Sheehan. Sheehan sends a nice ball into Sofashev. Sofashev loses it, and Aristo sends it back in. Kohlberg plays it over off his waist to Dolan, and Dolan sends it up into the Maroon team. The Maroon team takes possession. That's the Belmont Marauders, if I'm not mistaken.
Well
and there is a no call.
And there's Connolly.
But Rhodes is there. The ref let it go, and there's Mr. Britt, who jumps on the back.
He's letting the boys play a little
Will
bit.
Hurl. Yeah, they're letting the boys play. He had the whistle in his mouth, which could have been confusing to the players.
He was thinking about it.
He was thinking about it. The Arlington boys now have got 25 minutes left in the game. Connolly tries to keep it in, but cannot, and it's going to be a throw-in for Belmont, taken.
Oh, it is? No, it's going to be an Arlington throw.
Oh, so they
changed
changed
their
the
minds.
call on appeal. Patel Massini
He has
sends
it.
it over to
Sofashev has some
with a shot.
Oh, and it goes wide. Good snipe there by Sofashev.
If I were the Belmont coach, Brian Biscaglia-Kane, I'd be telling him to put a body on number 2, Perry Sofashev. He's been waiting to erupt all season long. He's a bull in a china closet, Nicky. He is a bull in a china closet.
Here we go, A2!
He's definitely done great tonight. A goal and an assist so far, but that may not be enough to get Arlington to win. They need some more out of him. They need some more out of all their guys.
Yeah, Tade plays it nicely over to Pilya. Pilya chips it up to somebody, nobody, and Aristo is there to clear it out. And here comes a Hurl. Hurl's clearing out some bodies.
Oh, nice
Mr.
by
Britt. And Hurl fighting back. Aristo chips it up. Kohlberg is there, and he floats it into the middle.
There's Pilya.
And the Arlington boys,
they're going to let it go.
Let it go. So we're down to about 23.5 minutes left. Time running out on Arlington, and Belmont has played a beautiful game tonight with some nice possession in the middle. And we've seen some of the stars come out tonight for Belmont. Finbar Rhodes, his kicks, I don't know, every single one of them, Nick, has been right on target. His free kicks, I haven't seen him punt much, but man. All right, so here comes Arlington with a chance. A ball across, but Finbar Rhodes.
Finbar.
Yeah.
They're looking for the hard angle shot there, but Finbar gobbles that one up.
Yeah.
He's going to take his time with it.
He certainly is. Belmont's got to use the clock at this point to their advantage, Nicky.
And Arlington's got to keep applying the pressure. Belmont has done a good job containing this Arlington squad so far, but
here's going
to be careful.
Yeah, got to be careful. It's going to be a free kick for Belmont. and not what you want to see. Jeremy, you got that Belmont ball boy on your. He's done a wonderful job tonight. He was criticized for one delay earlier in the second half, but otherwise he's been a fine ball boy.
Yeah, he's done a great job.
Yeah.
And like you've said, the game is so different without the ball boys, and it really is a mess. Oh, nice clear out there by Arlington. There's Sheehan trying to get it. Shot put on, and Griezmann gobbles it up
Kohlberg
right into the chest.
Kohlberg took that one off the face.
Well, you got to take risks to win, and Kohlberg's willing to put his body on the line for this one.
Yeah, Grant agrees. Sent that one deep to Connolly. Connolly fakes the cross ball, and he sends it softly onto Mr. Britt. Mr. Britt runs with it. He takes it over to Aiden Sheehan. Sheehan, the freshman sensation. There's Mr. Britt.
Oh, and he's taken down.
Again, where are you?
And the ref didn't call it as Michael Britt. He called it.
Oh! And this is a game changer, Ken.
Is it a corner kick or a penalty shot?
I think it's a corner. I think it might be a corner. I don't know. Belmont players holding the ball. Is it on Belmont? I mean, is it on Arlington? Nope. But it's outside the box. It's outside the box. It's not a free kick. I mean, it is a free kick. It's not a penalty shot.
Oh, okay.
Wow, this is going to be an interesting freebie.
Declan Dolan is going to take the.
Who but Dolan?
Yeah, and Will Hurl is going to be covering Kohlberg. Look at 17 and 6. They're
Sends
in a
it
fight.
in.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's headed
Mr.
out.
Britt.
Oh.
And here comes Belmont.
there
The other.
goes
Look at Michael
Belmont.
Britt get back. Look at him, number 4.
Nice
He's
hustle.
got wheels. He's Bobby Orr, and
Oh.
here comes a counter for Belmont.
Oh, a little bit of miscommunication
Yeah.
there. Connolly
Connolly is
trips,
taken down.
and they're going to call it.
Yeah, it's going to be
Arlington
a
looking for a
takedown.
quick kick.
Yeah.
This guy going to take his time.
Dolan sends it in deep, but its first ball is to Belmont. But
Second ball is Patel.
Massini's over there. And Patel patiently, who's showing up for him though? Nobody. And problem there. Dolan
Oh.
takes a seat, but he pops back up. Kohlberg with a nice play. He sends it back up to the middle. And
Take it away in the middle.
Yeah, there's Patel Massini.
Oh. Sofashev gets some room.
And
he's got speed.
He sends
Oh,
it
tries to
across
send it
and he
in the
wins
middle.
a corner kick.
And it's going to be a corner.
Very Sofashev, a fan favorite. He's, of course, the proud uncle of Afina Sofashev, the sister of Callie Sofashev. And, of course, there's Sofashev, one of my personal favorites. And then John Sofashev, you know, Nicky, he's not a bad guy. He's smarter than he looks. Gotta love John Sofashev. The Sofashev family, they're here in force. Perry sends it into the middle. Beautiful corner kick.
And they call
They
it.
call it an offsides. Can you be an offsides on a corner kick? Huh.
Apparently so.
All right. I'm learning something new every day.
So am I. That's an interesting
Now,
call
you can't
here.
be, let me tell you this, you can't be offsides on a throw-in.
Yeah.
But apparently you can be on a corner kick because that was the call there.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right, Nicky, we're down under 20 minutes. Your Arlington boys find themselves down by a goal. And, but they're playing them a little bit more even in the second half in the midfield. I don't think it's been a keep-away show like it was in the first half.
Yep.
Kohlberg takes the elbow to the neck from, was that Aristo?
Whoa.
No.
Oh, and
look at
Tade
this.
fighting back for it.
Tade.
Nice.
Tade
And he wins the
goes
throw.
in. Oh, it's unbelievable. The fans are now, Nicky, getting a little bit on their feet. This place is packed, and it's about 50-50 in terms of fans. And there's a lot of Arlington people in the house. And so this is a real
Oh, nice
contest.
by Sheehan.
Sheehan, hits it, goes off the elbow.
Sean
and-
Connolly.
Sean
Oh, the
Connolly.
Tade.
Oh, look at that, Sofashev, patient. And Sofashev
And it's going to be an
tries to
Arlington
do the
throw.
Maradona. And Mr. Britt, they're looking for Mr. Britt on the far right. Mr. Britt is a very versatile player.
Oh, yeah.
And he'll hurt you if you don't put a body on him. So they got Michael Britt pushing up on the right-hand side. They maybe try to get it over to him. And it's going to be another throw in for Arlington. As the Arlington fans are on their feet, and Tade whips it into the box.
Oh,
It
it's
goes
in the middle.
over there, but Mr.
Nobody's
Britt.
there.
And a beautiful play by Will Hurl. Number 17, Will Hurl, shielded Mr. Britt, and
Yep.
Mr. Britt couldn't get in there.
And
And
Finbar
look-
Rhodes gobbled it up.
Yeah, but Will Hurl is really an athletic. Huh? Yeah, so Joe Angelakis has observed that Arlington is peeling the onion. You mean Arlington, I assume, right? They are. And here
Oh,
they
and there's
come.
Sean Connolly.
Connolly's got some space.
Oh, and he
It's
keeps
got
it in.
some time. He keeps it in.
And it goes
And
out,
it
and it's
goes
going
out.
to
It's
be
going
an
to be an
Arlington
Arlington throw. Connolly wanted the call. Didn't get it.
throw. Oh, it's
Sofa Chef
booted
putting
out
some
again.
pressure on it, so it's going to be an Arlington throw. So Arlington's got to be a little bit patient here and put something into the box.
Yeah.
As we come down to the waning, well, it's not the waning moments. There's still plenty of time left,
Plenty.
Nicky, right?
One goal can be scored in less than a minute, like we saw earlier in the game. Arlington scored a goal in less than a minute after Belmont scored, but now Belmont on the counterattack. That's Bravo taking his time with it. Who but Xavier Jacob Dolan is there to kick that one out of bounds.
He's a Jacob Dolan Eagle.
And a sub coming in for the Belmont Marauders.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's...
Will Hurl is going to take a break.
Ooh.
We'll give a break to Will Hurl, and let's see who this fresh legs.
Can't see his number from here. Oh. And foot up. It's going to be an Arlington throw.
The night is getting chilly, Nicky, and the Arlington
cold.
boys have got to stay fresh.
And now Belmont controlling, moving the ball around again.
Aristo. It's taken by Kohlberg. Jacob Dolan nicely and patiently
space.
takes an extra touch.
Nice.
And he sends it up to Pilya, but Pilya
Pilya.
is stripped. And the Belmont boys looking to play some one-touch ball. Di Tommaso has been outstanding, but he
Pilya
gives it
keeps
away
it.
to Pilya, and it's a handball on Pilya.
I don't know about that one.
No.
But, you know, calls go both ways.
Well, we are coming down to the 15-minute mark, Nicky. Plenty of time for the Arlington Spy Ponders to equalize the game, but of course the Belmont Marauders have been outstanding. There's Kohlberg with the first ball.
Oh, and there's Belmont.
Yeah, but
again.
it's Di Tommaso, who's been everywhere. These Cosmos have been prevalent tonight for both teams.
Come on, A-Town!
They learned back in the day from Coach Oach, and of course those of them who were fortunate enough to serve on the Dolan Eagles learned from David Dolan and Philip Ryan.
There's
But here
Sofa
comes
Chef.
there's Sofa Chef. He's a
Nice.
former Dolan Eagle. He sends it into Connolly.
There's Sean.
And Connolly's
lets
a
it
Dolan
bounce.
Eagle. And here come the Arlington boys. They should be coming up to help.
Connolly
Connolly
looking
with
for
some
help.
time. He
And
chips
he
it
gets
into
it. That's
Punch!
Sheehan. Sheehan has some room. He gets by. He shoots.
Yes.
Saves it.
It's time to game!
The onion has been peeled. The onion has been peeled, and this thing's tied.
Steve Moniak was talking. Oh my goodness, because there's the freshman.
Aiden Sheehan.
And
Man.
Moniak! Now Steve, he's taking credit for it.
Go, Aiden. Let's
The
go.
Arlington boys have found a
Man.
pearl. And it's 3-3, and the fans are going crazy. Harris Field, as now we see some disconsolate faces among the
and there's Sheehan again.
And Dick, didn't you say you know a guy who knows a guy who knows a
My
guy who knows
brother is
Sheehan?
very good friends with Aiden Sheehan, actually.
So my ladies and gentlemen, my color commentator, Nick Antonakas tonight, he knows a guy who knows a guy who knew a guy who knows a guy who knows Aiden Sheehan. And Parrish shoved it in the middle.
Oh, it stays in.
Connor didn't like
What
it.
happened?
I don't know.
I'm
But
confused.
The Arlington boys are
Oh, and
smiling.
it's booted back in.
Oh,
Dolan.
Dolan went for the field goal. And the Arlington fans are going crazy. Amazing stuff for the Arlington Spy Ponders and the Belmont Marauders, as this has been worth the price of admission. Jeremy, the creative cameraman from Belmont Media Center, is going to have one for the archives tonight. because this game has been really something. I mean, Belmont went up 1-0 in the early minutes, and Arlington tied it up, and then Belmont went up 3-1 in the second half, and Arlington tied it up, and now Belmont's threatening again. And if the Arlington boys don't start paying attention, things are not going well for Arlington now.
You gotta lock that, and then again, Belmont going back to their possession game.
Belmont with possession.
Nice by Ben Kohlberg.
Oh, he's playing solid tonight. He's a fine young man.
And there's
Connolly. Maybe we'll go.
And he goes tumbling.
What's he gonna want for dinner? Maybe we'll go to Nick's since we're in Belmont. Nick's Pizza. That's
I love Nick's.
Yeah, they have good pizza. What'd they say? Who that?
I don't know. Oh, they were announcing the goal by Aiden Sheehan.
Aiden Sheehan and Perry Sofashev, very patient. And we're down a dozen minutes left, and
Now,
the Arlington fans are on their feet, but so are the Belmont fans.
If
We're seeing some tremendous action tonight.
If you're Arlington, you are tied right now, so you are not winning. But if I was Arlington, I would not take too many risks. You got to play smart.
Well,
you don't want to blow a goal at the last
let's
second.
talk about
There's
that,
extra
Nicky.
time.
Let's talk about that. I mean, you're on the road.
You are.
And you.
But,
You're on the road, and you go, and there's a turnover. Sheehan put the pressure on. Sofashev.
Hey, come on.
The Arlington boys have got to stay hungry here.
Oh, yeah.
And
there's Sheehan. Sheehan plowing through defenders. Oh, he almost gets it. This kid's impressive.
Yeah, the fans are liking it. The fans are liking it. And now the Arlington boys, Nick, have got to, the upperclassmen have got to bring the same energy that Sheehan's bringing. Dolan with the first ball, but the second ball goes to Belmont. And Belmont with some possession. DiTomaso has been a problem all day for Arlington.
Oh, yeah.
Gabe DiTomaso. And now here come the Arlington boys looking to build. Dolan tries to poke it up front, and Dolan throws the elbow to the back.
Careful. Not too much.
No, it was a little cute stuff from Sheehan. No one was there. So Sheehan looking for some cute balls.
Belmont controlling. This is similar to what we saw out of Lexington. When we played Lexington at home, they had a very controlling, possessive game.
Yep.
So Arlington knew how to counter that game. They won that game 2-0. So hopefully they can learn this Belmont possession game, because it's been costing them so far tonight. They got to learn it, and they got to shut it down sooner than later.
Yeah, well, it's a matter of fighting for every ball that's loose, winning it, and then keeping it. So you're right. The possession is everything here, and Arlington's going to have to get first to the ball. They're not first to the ball there. Dolan sends it in deep to Connolly. Connolly is on the hunt. And Connolly stays on the hunt, but Rhodes with that solid foot. Every ball from Rhodes has been outstanding. Ball rolls back to number 6, Kohlberg. He lets Tate play it. Tate plays it back to Granty Griezmann. Granty sends it up. Right, exactly. Arlington's got to win the ball, and they do. Sofashev with a win.
Nice.
And here he comes, and he plays it into...
That's Sheehan.
Sheehan with a nice step over. He tries to send it into Sofashev. Sofashev can't win it back, but Sheehan wins it back.
For it again.
And Patel
nice step up by Patel. Oh.
Yeah, Sofashev comes out of it.
There's Tate control.
Yeah, Tate sends it in. It almost went through.
Nice
It almost
hop
went through.
there by number 15, Noah Meyer-Heron.
Yeah.
And we haven't talked too much about him this game, but he
Mr.
is
Britt.
silent, but he does a lot for this
Mr. Britt,
Belmont
here comes
team.
a give and go. Michael Britt
Crosses
sends it
it
across.
in.
And no one's on
too
the
much.
post. What a beautiful
Little bit
idea
too
by
much.
Mr. Britt. Yeah, great
Britt
idea.
has done a great job
all
stepping up
season
this game.
Oh, no, all season
All
long.
season. Him and
He's
Tate
been
have
solid,
proven that they can step up non-stop on the ball, and it's really benefiting
you're right.
Arlington.
No, you're right.
Today.
On the outside backs, you're right. They push up. They do push up.
And
So here we are, 9 minutes left. The fans are on their feet. It's Harris Field, and we are here with the Belmont Media Center. And it's a timeout, but man, this game has been worth the price of admission.
$0 for me.
Was it? Did you get in for free? They got me for $7 at the door here in Belmont, and I wasn't happy about it.
Really?
But yeah.
Oh, well, whatever.
Well, we're seeing some tremendous action here tonight. The temperature has certainly dropped 20 degrees since when we arrived 2 hours ago, and
no timeout.
yeah, I heard snow in the area on Friday, but we still got to get through tomorrow. Arlington High School girls play tomorrow. They host another playoff game. I don't know who they're playing, but they're looking awful good as they put the hurt on Woburn yesterday. So here we are, 9 minutes left in regulation. It's a 3-3 game. It's been quite a game. The Arlington boys went down a quick goal early, came
Heck of
back
a
and
game.
tied it. Went down 2-1 and then 3-1, and then they answered twice. Finbar Rhodes sends it over to
There's
Tade.
Nice.
Tade
And a
gets over
beautiful
there.
out of midair. There's
And
Sheehan
Sheehan,
fighting
yeah.
for it. It's taken away.
Sheehan's filthy.
That's number 8, dangerous.
Yeah.
Theo
Cargary, yeah,
Cargary.
he's been awesome.
Excuse me.
Oh, there's Connolly back to help, and he did help. And Mr. Britt, with some time, he
Nice.
sends it into Connolly.
Connolly,
he
there's
tried to
Pilya
send it
trying to
into Pilya, a
hustle
little
him
too
for it,
much.
but
And Finbar
just
is
trickles
there.
into the corner of the box.
The Rhodesian Ridgeback, Finbar Rhodes.
Sends it out of the box a little bit.
He sends
Trying to
another
bait in
beautiful
for the
one
Arlington
up.
Players.
Dolan can't get there. Tade sends it beautifully
Nice.
into Sofashev. Sofashev is closed upon, but he
Nice
parks it
by
into
Sofashev.
Sheehan. And
Oh.
Sheehan's got some time. He said, oh, he had Connolly. Great run by Shawnee.
Oh,
Good
wait.
idea.
Marblehead has beaten the number 2 seed. So the winner of this game will face Marblehead at home.
Interesting.
That's crazy. What an upset.
That
The number
could-
5 that's just in now.
That means, Nikki, that if Arlington wins, you and I could have some more business with ACMI, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, Marblehead is the number 15 seed, and they face the number 2 seed, Lynn. And they beat Lynn on the road to come away with the win. So the winner of this matchup will be facing Marblehead
At their home venue.
The score? Do we know the score? 2-1. 2-1 in favor of Marblehead. So, what an upset.
Look at all this space here. You can't leave this much space in the middle. Nikki, problems coming. Problems coming for the Arlington boys, unless they can close down that space in the middle. And the Belmont fans come alive. Mr. Britt is over there.
Nice by
And
Britt.
Mr. Britt,
And Belmont throw.
yeah.
They're going to say it trickled out a little bit. Oh, and it sends in. Now Belmont controlling. Boots it in. And there's Kohlberg.
No, it's Potomac.
Oh, that's Potomac, sorry.
Yeah.
Potomac
Potomac
again gets
again.
it.
Arlington boys have got to get hungry here. The Arlington
Potomac.
boys have got to get hungry.
There's Dolan.
Yeah.
Dolan
sends
boots
the
it
ball.
ahead.
He's way
I
offside.
think he's off. Oh, he's off. Oh, he was
way
he was
offside.
he was off. He was off by 10 yards maybe. Maybe 7. I'll give him 7. But that's a good call by the ref. A little bit too jumpy there by Connolly. Just wait another second and he would have been alone, but that's all right. Arlington trying to get an opportunity there, but unfortunately he's called offside.
So, what was he taking out Sofashev? What's going on here?
Oh, yellow card. For who? Did Connolly just get a yellow? All right, don't push it, Sean. Just let him go. Let him go, Sean. Oh boy, what is this? You gotta control your emotions. These playoff games get intense. You gotta control your emotions.
We are 6 minutes and 15 seconds left in the second half. It's a tie score here at Harris Field. A classic matchup between the Belmont Marauders and the Arlington Spy Ponders. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with my illustrious color commentator, Nick Antonakas,
So
from Arlington Community Media Inc. And it's a little unclear what's going on here.
so Sean got a yellow. So did Theo Cargiri. And he's being taken out of the game while
Interesting.
Connolly is staying in.
Wow, interesting.
A little bit
stuff.
confusing. There must have been some words on the field, maybe a little bit of trash talking between those two players, which escalated and got out of hand because I didn't see anything besides the offside. So,
Yeah, it might have been some chirping.
yeah, it's probably what it was. Oh, wait, is Connolly out? What happened?
No, Connolly's still in. He's
Where
up
is
top.
he? Okay, yeah, he's there.
It looks like Finbar Rhodes is going to try to send the ball into the box, Nikki. Now look, that dangerous ball that you've been commenting on all season long. This is certainly within striking range for Rhodes because he's at the 30 and he can kick it 50, 60 yards. So the Arlington boys better be very careful here as this ball comes careening in from Finbar Rhodes.
Yep, and a sub for Belmont coming in. I think that's to replace Theo. So
yeah,
that's number 13, Evan Bach coming in.
All right, so Bach is Bach in the game. He's Bach in the game. And
takes a kick.
Bach is a junior.
Oh, a little bit, not enough.
And Dolan is there to meet it.
It goes on, it goes out.
Right, now, Nikki.
And that's Ryan O'Rourke who came in for Arlington.
Nikki, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
In the event that the game goes into overtime.
Yes.
Do they have overtime frames?
Already
or do they
coming
have
back in. Okay, yeah, so me and Alex were talking about this at halftime. I'm pretty sure it's 2 10-minute halves and then a PK shootout.
Wow.
And speaking of PK shootouts, I saw Arlington practicing PKs yesterday at practice. I was there for the girls' game. I came early, and I saw Arlington finishing up their practice. They're practicing some PKs, so if it does get to that extent, they got some practice in for it. So good call by Coach Yadzio to be practicing that. Now Belmont trying to switch the fields. Pilya trying to put on some pressure. It's sent into the middle. Kohlberg boots it out, and it goes in. Now 2 players chasing for it on the side. One Arlington, one Belmont. And Belmont again takes control. And they're trying to keep that possession game going. Nice patience there by Pilya. And forces the turnover. That's Britt stepping up. Sends it in.
Connolly stayed on side.
Connolly.
Yeah.
Connolly stays on side.
Yeah.
Now Connolly takes control.
Connolly looking to deal here.
Oh, and he's dispossessed. And it's going to be a freebie.
For Belmont.
Yep. And Connolly's got to be careful. He has a yellow.
Does he?
Yeah, he does. He got a yellow, and so did Theo. Theo got a yellow, and Sean got a yellow.
He's been hustling tonight. Connolly's been hustling tonight.
You got to be careful.
He's got a goal on the rebound from
Yep.
Sofashev. Sofashev getting ready to come back in the game, which is just great news for
Yeah, it's great to hear.
All right, so Sheehan has been a spark plug, the freshman.
yeah.
He's got the goal, and he also...
Yep, the clock stops at 5 minutes now. So we're under 5 minutes to go. We're in stoppage time.
O'Rourke throws the double elbow to the neck.
Now Sheehan, nice, takes it away, boots into the middle. There's Pilya fighting for it, and Britt clears it out. Now Sean gonna hustle for it. Sean Connolly trying to go for it, but the goalie's gonna let
Shawnee's really
let
hustling.
him run for it. Oh, and he rolls it out. That's Theo with it. Sends it over to the sideline, and Belmont going to keep this possession game.
They're looking to play it in deep to the striker, Will Kievatitu, number 19 on the far right. They better keep an eye on Will.
It's going to be an Arlington throw now.
Sofashev comes back in, and the fans go absolutely crazy. O'Rourke ate up some nice minutes there. He put some good pressure on the ball.
Great shift by O'Rourke. He puts in an outstanding effort every time he's in. He's always hustling to every ball. Putting in 100% every time, and it shows.
Yep, well, they got Sofashev back in there, and that is not a bullet you ever want to leave in the gun. Kohlberg takes a touch. He plays it wisely over to Tade. Tade plays it in the middle to Patelmasini. Patelmasini with some nice ball movement. Patelmasini wins
back
it back. Patelmasini plays it in.
Oh, in the middle. Sheehan. Oh, and it's cleared out. Whoa, that's risky. That's risky. Oh, and it's loose. It's still loose. And it's cleared out by Belmont. Fans calling for a penalty. Did you see what happened there, Ken? They're stopping the play. I think I saw Connolly go down in the box, but I'm not sure if there was a collision.
Well, the refs are keeping time on the field at this point, so we don't know how much time is left
under
in the
5
contest.
minutes.
They could blow it at any time. The Arlington boys felt like they were they absorbed some contact in the box.
Arlington throw.
And they might have. Here comes Belmont the other way. The Belmont boys have got to be a little bit more aggressive over there. The Belmont boys seem to have met their match to a certain extent here, as the Arlington team is.
Oh, it gets through.
Here they come running. Here comes Connolly.
Connolly still has it in the middle. A sea of maroon around him. Now plenty of
Belmont looking
space
to
for
play
Belmont
short.
in the middle.
Oh, here come the Belmont boys.
Oh, nice
taken
step up
away
by
Dolan.
Dolan. Sheehan has it in the middle. Plays it back to Pilya. Pilya holding in the middle. Pilya still has it. Gets around a couple defenders. There's players all
Oh,
around
he's
him.
dispossessed.
And
The Arlington
Nirvan
boys
now
win it
has
back.
it. Sends it over to Sofasheft. Sofasheft chips it in, and it's gobbled up by Finbar Rhodes.
Dusty.
Dusty Rhodes has been solid.
And I'll tell you right now,
He's been
Nick,
solid.
the last few minutes, the ball has been in the Belmont end. Arlington is creating the chances here.
Starting to change the momentum
Oh,
around.
nice one by Finbar. Look at that. Arlington lets it bounce. Very dangerous. Fortunately, Kohlberg is there. And here's Will. A beautiful
Oh,
cross
looking for
ball.
the cross too
And here comes
much.
Belmont running on. No, you better put a body on Di Tommaso. You got to put a body on
Nice
Di
clear by
Tommaso, number
Britt.
10.
And that's open in midfield. Pilya running for that one. Nice hustle there by Pilya.
And here comes Belmont the other way. They got to close that. Jacob Dolan is
Oh,
over
and
there.
he's
He's a
taken
Jacob
down.
Dolan
But
eagle.
Sheehan looking for
Can't
the
get
ball.
there.
But again. Oh, and Sheehan goes down. Oh, boy. Here he goes through the middle. Oh, and he gets through, but he goes. Nice defensive play there by
Belmont
Dolan.
fans wanted some sort of call there. I don't know what
I
they were
didn't
talking
see
about. There was
much.
nothing
All I
going
saw
on.
was 3 Arlington players
There
going
was
on,
nothing
so.
going on, Nicky.
And now booted in. First touch there by Belmont. Second touch is questionable. Nirvan gets it. That's Sofasheft. Oh,
Oh, he takes a hit.
how about to the back of the head it looked like.
Beautiful.
Oh, and there's Kohlberg.
Over
A
to help.
nice
Yep.
defensive play.
Oh, he's a fine ball. He's over to help.
That's played in. And Sofasheft, he has some speed and he has some space.
And he sends
There's
it to
Cody
Cody.
running.
Cody's there.
Oh, they collide. What is that? What is this,
goodness.
hockey? What is this, hockey? Oh, wait, it's still going. Sofasheft goes to the slide tackle. What is going on? And they call it. We're going overtime. Oh, my Lord.
The fans are going crazy.
Oh, my.
As it
What
has
was
been
that
worth
sequence?
the price of admission. The Arlington fans don't like it.
It's
as
like a hockey
Connolly
check.
And Finbar Rhodes collided. When two roads collide, and one of them is Finbar Rhodes, you can bet there's going to be some hard feelings.
And what an entertaining regulation there. Belmont putting their all out there. Arlington putting their all out there. I believe we will be going to a 2-half, 10
Let's get
minutes
the playoff
each.
rules. Let's get the play.
Oh, I think he's about to announce. He's about to announce the
You know,
playoff
now-
rules. 7 seed versus 10 seed. We're here. Harris Field. Next goal wins.
Clear evening. And
It's a clear,
Belmont
cold
kicks
evening.
it off. Di Tommaso
Here we go, A-Town!
to Hurl. Hurl is crushed by Dolan. Doesn't get
No
the call.
call.
As Dolan threw the reverse Charlie horse. And Belmont,
There's Nirvan.
Massini,
Nice patience.
stays it back to
That's you
Tate.
need that. Look at Dolan.
Dave with a nice fake. He sends it into his Sofasheft on the left. He sees, oh, nice step there by
wow.
Aristo.
Whoa.
And Aristo nails Nishant Prakash, the assistant goalie. It looked like Nishant
Careful.
took it off the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nishant's got to pay attention. So there's Will Hurl. He's covered by Kohlberg. These two played on Cosmos together. Hurl's got some space. He sends it, he sends it wide.
Oh, almost a miscommunication.
Yeah.
There's O'Rourke matching up.
Oh, O'Rourke's back in.
Yep. We've seen what kind of effort he's put in today.
Oh, some nice play. They come. The Marauders.
They
It's
have
going to
some
be
space.
sudden death. Dolan is there to help.
Goes in the
Granty
middle. Griezmann catches
Graves.
it.
There's Granty
And there he goes. He
Graves.
stops himself. He's like, wait, I got to play this thing smart?
Mr. Britt might have taken a hit.
Yeah, he looks shaken up. Oh, boy.
Yeah, no, he did. He took a hit. I saw it.
Oh. Yeah, I saw him. He was out of it. I'm like, why is he not hustling? Because he hustles all the time. And
He
now
took
I'm
a
assuming
big
David
hit.
Gaitis.
Yeah,
David
it's
Gaitis will
gonna
come in
be
and place.
Gaitis.
And as we were saying in the beginning of the game, David Gaitis, a versatile player. We saw him starting up front in the beginning. Now he's going to move into the back.
Mr. Britt, the consummate team player, he knows that if he's hurt and he doesn't come out, he could hurt the team.
Yep.
So he takes one for the team. That's a Britt characteristic. He's, of course, the younger brother of Allie Britt, the hockey player from Bowdoin College, and, of course, the older brother of Megan Britt, who's a tremendous hockey player in and of herself. She plays for the Wizards Club.
Yep.
Out of Bedford.
Yeah.
They play out of the Edge.
Wow.
So Mr. Britt is Arlington royalty. He's the son of the Chippy Carolyn Britt and, of course, Tom Britt. Oh, Sheehan is back in the game, and so Gaitis is going to have to come in and get the job done. As here comes the Arlington boys.
and they're going to call
Ivan
him back.
Patel-Massini, he threw a noogie. I think I saw the noogie. He knows the 5 keys of success, and I think he threw the noogie to the back of Ali Naruzi. Ball goes in
Played
deep.
in.
Gaitis. And oh, it is.
Oh, and it's
Oh, my goodness!
Oh boy. That
I bet
Arlington
he
just saw
wishes
the
he could
lives
have.
flash before their
I
eyes.
bet he wishes he could have that one back.
And Dolan boots that one out of there.
Dolan sends it out to Connolly.
No,
Connolly.
thank you.
The eye.
And there's Tate gobbling up.
The Arlington
Some
fans,
Arlington fans
they're
a little bit upset. They,
yeah, but
they
I
thought,
think
I
it's
saw a
the
push
Arlington.
too.
Yeah, maybe, but the Arlington boys have got to be more aggressive and get to that ball. I mean, I don't know. The Belmont fans are on their feet. It's been a carnival
They're
atmosphere
sofa
here
chefs.
tonight. I heard they had some fried dough. Noreen was serving up some fried dough. And Aiden Lynch is having a coming out party. Aiden Sheehan is having a
Aiden
coming out
Sheehan.
party over there.
Outstanding.
I heard Nikki, my color commentator, Nikki Antonakas, the rumor is that Nikki knows a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy who used to know Aiden Sheehan. All right, so here comes Jan Pilya back in. He comes in for Ryan O'Rourke. O'Rourke's spelling some good minutes tonight.
He's been playing great.
And the Belmont boys are
Tomasini plays it back. They're
Look
trying
at
to bait.
Hurl is closing.
Yeah, they're trying to bait these
First
Belmont players
ball,
up a little bit.
and there it's first ball. Every time it's that first ball.
You
in
gotta
the
get
middle
to the
there.
first ball
You
there,
gotta
Bel-
get to the
if you're
first
Arlington,
ball.
you
It's
gotta
just
get to the
Belmont
first ball.
on the first ball. And Belmont is just taking their time here. There's Aristo. Aristo sends it back to Finbar Rhodes. Finbar Rhodes has been unhuman. There's Gaius
Nice
who
step
steps
up
up.
by Gaius, but it gets by him. Oh, and a little bit too much on the
Kohlberg
side.
on the
Kohlberg's
throw.
there.
Very nice.
Nice.
Fast
Lock him down.
Fast to. What's
Nice.
the saying there?
Nice lockdown there by Kohlberg.
Fast to close and slow to arrive, or something like that.
Yep.
Good defense. All right, so here's the most dangerous play in soccer. It's called the corner kick. And the objective is to send that ball right into the box and have your runners come on it and try to strike it in. The goaltender, you got to make sure everybody's marked up on the defensive end, marked up against one of the runners. And here comes the ball. It goes across.
Oh, and it's headed.
I don't know who got it, but and there's
there's
Sofa Chef.
Chef.
Yeah,
Good pressure.
yeah, it goes all the way
Now
back.
forcing
to the
Belmont to
midfield.
push back.
And Belmont's got I got to get the ball. You got to get in the
You
middle.
got to put pressure
All
on.
right, yeah, that's what they got to do.
There's
there's
Tate
Tate.
putting some pressure.
Oh, no, they call it an Arlington throw. The Arlington boys didn't like it. But Tade was very aggressive there. Nice defensive play. The Belmont boys are calm and collect now, though, as Jacob Dolan gets over there nicely. And there's a shot, and it goes wide of Griezmann.
It's going to be a goal
It's
kick.
going to be a goal kick. Ladies and
tensions are
gentlemen,
high.
Tensions are high. We have been treated to some wonderful soccer tonight. And the
Outstanding.
Belmont boys in the overtime frame, though, Nick, seem to be taking it to Arlington. Arlington hasn't had any chances in the overtime frame yet. All right, Patel-Massini gets there. And finally,
and a nice
Arlington with
header.
a chance. As here comes
Gaius
Gaius.
steps up.
Gaius should be taking it deep there, but he plays it back to
Pilya.
Pilya, and it's going to be an Arlington
Arlington
ball.
throw.
And the ball boys doing a great job getting it up there. To the end line is Dolan calling for it. He plays it into Connolly. And Aristo's got a very short foot. Will Hurl plays it off his head, and it goes.
Let it go.
And Gaius.
Whoa! Little bit of a push there by John Bravo.
Yeah.
But refs let him play.
And the
Boys
refs
will be
let him
boys.
play. Yeah. And here we go. The
Dolan.
Arlington boys looking to send
Throwing
it
in
in.
a country mile.
Yeah, he bops it in there. It goes
And
out.
another
Yeah,
Arlington
Arlington throw in. And now Dolan, now look here. Dolan can throw it into the box. He's, of course,
Give it
the
to-
older brother of Sophia Dolan, who's in the house tonight, I heard. The lovely Sophia Dolan. All right, here comes Declan with a throw.
No, Gaddis takes it.
Oh, was it Guidus?
Throws it in.
And Potomacini is flying over there.
Oh.
But Gabe DiTomaso comes away with it. He plays it into Hurl. Hurl shoots a long ball into White, and Griezmann takes it.
Nice.
And he sends it. He was looking for Sofashev, but it rolls back to the Belmont squad. Cargari, I think, over there is number 8. Plays it over to Gabe DiTomaso. The Belmont boys playing some nice short balls. Kohlberg.
Nice screen by Kohlberg.
Yeah, it was a good screen. And here comes Potomacini with a
Nice
with a
pressure.
win.
And there's Sheehan going for it, but a slide tackle.
But Sheehan wins it
They
back.
got a
Here come the Belmont boys. It's
Arlington
Sofashev.
boys.
Oh, the Arlington boys.
and still down. That's Noah Meyer-Heron.
Meyer-Heron is down.
Oh, nice by Tade. Sends
Look
it
at
through.
Meyer-Heron. He's a
limping.
wounded Heron.
And there's Pilia who gets around.
Taylor tries to send it in front. And here come the Arlington
Sheehan
boys.
sends it.
Oh,
He
get
gets
it
through.
out! He got it out!
Sheehan's going. Oh, what defense.
What defense! Oh, who is that guy? What defense by that? That was
I'm
beautiful.
pretty sure that was Spencer Price. I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, it's number 5.
Oh, it's sent through. No call. Kohlberg clears.
Over to
Sends it to
Sheehan.
Sheehan. Sheehan plays it back to Sofashev.
Michael
Sofashev
Ciano.
keeps.
Ciano is number 5.
Oh.
What a play. There's Ciano again, as he's been amazing
Connolly
in the
putting
midfield for
pressure on.
Belmont. And here comes DiTomaso. He's got that goal.
Oh.
And he's gotten from behind. The Arlington fans did not like it. The Arlington fans did not like it. And the
Belmont
pressure
fans
is
are loving it,
mounting.
though.
The Belmont fans are enjoying it because this overtime frame.
And
is
you
the
got to be
most of
careful.
Belmont.
You
We're 2
got to
minutes
watch
into
the
the
box.
overtime frame.
You have to watch the box
Yeah,
on
you
this
got
play.
to keep an eye on the box.
Boots it.
And there's a dangerous ball in. And
It's going. And it goes
out
wide.
wide.
Corner. I don't know about that one. I don't
Dolan didn't
know
like the call. You
about
better be
that one.
quiet. Yep.
Come on, Dolan. Leave him. Thank you. That's leadership right there. And
What?
in my interview with the captains, Dolan talked about how he's evolved as a player, and
Yeah, that was a great interview, by the way. I
Oh,
watched
thank
that
you.
a couple of times. That was a beautiful job you did with those boys. They're colorful,
right there he
colorful
showed his
characters.
leadership. Boots
Ball
it in.
goes in. Oh, my
Nice by
goodness.
Gaidis.
And Guidus sends it out.
There's Belmont controlling again.
Yeah, DiTomaso. He's been outstanding.
And there's
Kohlberg
Kohlberg to
sends a
clear.
souvenir.
Gives a nice souvenir.
We're into stoppage time, Nick, here in the first overtime frame. There'll be 2 of them, I understand. Golden goal, or whatever they call it nowadays. Kohlberg.
Sofashev now.
He goes
He's looking
right
for
to head.
Connolly. Connolly might be off though. No, I don't know. But anyway, now Belmont takes possession again. And Griezmann
Granty
picks
Grease.
it up. Griezmann boots it forward. Nice kick. Lets it bounce. Arlington's got to get there. Sheehan's there. Oh, and he's checked. Connolly's through, and they call it offside. I was optimistic on that one
Yeah, it was
because
possible.
it was a late call. But late, but still there. And there's the first overtime period in the books.
The first overtime
Oh, I gotta
period.
take a seat.
The first overtime period is in the books. All right, so here we go. The fans for both sides are on their feet. It's the second overtime frame. It's a sudden death overtime. The Belmont boys are feeling confident as they pretty much had the possession and the only real scoring chance in the overtime frame. That shot that went wide. Arlington, I don't think got any shots in that first overtime frame.
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
right,
They had a
be-
couple of offensive opportunities, but I don't think I saw any shots.
All right. So it's Arlington ball to kick it off. It's going to be Shawnee Connolly in the middle. He sends it back to Declan Dolan. He's a Dolan Eagle. He's closed upon. He sends it to the middle. It goes to Wilke Villavita. Declan is there first. He tries to send it over to Yanni Pilya, but Pilya can't get there. And we are underway in the second overtime frame at Harris Field in Belmont. First round of your Division II MIAA North, Division II North MIAA, Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association playoffs. It's the Belmont Marauders from Belmont High School. So Pilya sends it into Sofashev. He sends it back into cover.
Sheehan takes a shot. Save by Dusty Rhodes. That's a good opportunity. Sheehan, the freshman, again.
The fans love Dusty.
Oh yeah.
And Dusty plays it back, but Tade gets there. Nirvan is hit from behind. And the Belmont boys playing some square balls now. DiTomaso really can wheel and deal. Sheehan gets back, and here's a break for Arlington. For Belmont. As D, you don't want to get. You can't give DiTomaso an inch. You can't give him an inch.
Nice lockdown there by Sheehan. Oh, he's got room. Plays it in. Nice, Dolan. And Pilya
nicely
move.
over to
Guidis boots it out. He's looking for Connolly.
Shawnee, and that's a great ball from David Guidis. Connolly's got a one-on-one situation here.
He's looking for someone in the
middle.
middle.
It across to
Sofashev hustling. Oh, and it's booted out.
Nice close by Sofashev.
By Theo. Oh.
And
Arlington throw.
Tade with the throw.
Tade's got to wait for reinforcements.
Yeah.
He's got to get some reinforcements first.
Yeah.
Gets some, throws it. Sofashev takes a touch. Now far in the corner. Still handling.
Sofashev.
And it's going to be an Arlington corner.
No, throw.
Oh, an Arlington throw.
I think a throw, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, yep. It's close.
The Arlington fans are taking over the home turf. There's a throw-in. Hurl is there.
Step up by Jacob Dolan, and the field goal is very good. Field goal is very good.
You sent it onto the railroad tracks.
Oh boy.
Jacob Dolan, he's a Jacob Dolan Eagle.
Careful the train doesn't hit that. Oh boy, and nice opportunity there for Arlington, but just a little bit too much by Xavier Dolan.
Yeah,
Jacob Xavier Dolan. Jacob Dolan.
Between the Dolan Eagles.
Coach
and the Jacob Dolan Eagles.
Sheehan putting on some pressure.
Sheehan with a win. The fans are loving Sheehan. Mafia's on you, Sheehan. Oh, nice ball square by DiTomaso.
Oh! He gets in. Save! Save by Griezmann. That's Griezmann's biggest save of the game so far.
Yeah, absolutely.
What a save.
Jonathan
and what a hustle back by the
feet.
defense.
There's
Sheehan hustling.
Sheehan.
Oh,
he's still going. He's still going.
Stays up. Pilya gets it.
Pilya.
He's fighting.
And Guidis is there.
Keeps it. Crosses.
With a crossbar from David.
Oh, and it's headed out.
Back.
Guidis looking for the header. Now Pilya over there fighting for it.
Pilya with
Still
the
fighting.
Arlington boys are hungry. They're hungry all of a sudden.
Cleared out.
Will Earl in a sea of white. Plays a nice square ball.
Now gets some defense. Nice ball move.
Here comes, too much space. Too much time.
Gotta watch him. And a nice clear by Dolan.
There,
Now Sean hustling. Nice hustle there by Sean.
Pilya's over there to cover. But the Belmont boys are popping into space. They're finding each other. And there's Will Hurl. He plays the ball off to the side. And the Belmont boys, but Patel Massini is there.
Nice clear by Patel
Arlington
Massini.
now is losing
Sean
a
trying
little
to put
bit
some
of the
pressure on.
midfield in this quarter.
Oh, wow. What a step up by
overrun.
Sofashev.
Yeah.
And there's Sheehan. Taken by Tade. Has time. Plenty of time. Looking for Sean. Sean lets it go through.
Oh, he was looking for Sofashev.
Yeah. Kohlberg hits it with his head. Sheehan looking for it. Aiden Sheehan sends it over to Jan Pilya. Pilya has it. Sends it up the side. Sheehan gonna hustle for
Sheehan's
that.
on his horse. Sheehan's on his horse. Oh, and he's shielded nicely by Kargary. Yeah,
wait.
Kargary.
For a second I thought that was a corner.
No. Great hustle by Sheehan. Nikki, we're under 5 minutes left.
In the second
in the
overtime
second
period.
overtime frame. Icicles are forming on at least my toes. I don't know about
same.
yours.
And I'm wearing boots.
Oh,
They've
yeah?
done nothing for me.
No, I got these sneakers, and a very Declan is there first,
Wow.
and he's a warrior.
Dolan's been putting in us all tonight.
Yeah.
Same with Kohlberg. Those two have been dominating on the defensive side.
All right, but they got to lock it down.
Yeah, they
got to
keep it going.
They got to keep it going. Gaitis has got to get over there, and here they come again.
There's Kohlberg, nice. Nice.
Granty Griezmann says, no problem for Granty. No problem for Granty. So, Nikki, we're down at 4 minutes left in the game. Granty sends it across the midfield, but it's met by Belmont. And
Xavier Jacob Dolan keeps
Jacob
alive.
Dolan into Sheehan.
Sheehan.
Oh, he had the right idea. He had the right idea.
Tried to get it to Sofa
always
Chef.
a good option. You know, here come the Arlington boys as Will Harrell plays a nice square ball. And Belmont chips, but it goes too much.
And
it goes
Griezmann
to
gobbles it
Granty
up.
Greaves.
Belmont putting on some pressure. Arlington trying to resist that pressure. And when they put on pressure, Belmont's done a great job combating their pressure as well.
Yeah, but look at that midfield.
I know.
You know they got to get
Belmont's
to that first
dominating
ball.
the midfield right now.
They got to get to the midfield. And
There's
Di
Pilya.
Tommaso can go the length of the ice. And here they come. Belmont playing some nice possession short balls here.
And again.
Arlington's got to take it over. Patel Massini
Wow.
is looking to
Look
fight.
at the effort.
Patel Massini looking at it. Dolan comes away with it, and here comes Arlington the other way. And here goes Sofa
Chef hustling.
Oh,
Sonic the
Aristo got
Hedgehog.
there.
Aiden with a nice header.
He's
But
amazing.
nobody's there.
Right.
Oh, Tade tries to. Tade with a nice step. But
Nice step by Tady.
gonna be a Belmont throw.
It's gonna be a Belmont throw. And now it looks like Aristo sends it in nicely to Kohlberg. Kohlberg clears it into the middle, but Sheehan can't get there first. But then Xavier Dolan,
Nice step up.
Xavier Jacob Dolan got there first, but it went a little bit askew, and it's going to result in a Belmont throw-in. Belmont plays it wisely into Gabe Di Tommaso. He's been everywhere tonight, probably player of the game. Number 10, Gabe Di Tommaso. He's had 80% of the possession himself. And of course he had that beautiful second goal. Dolan is knocked on his feet.
Oh,
And
what a
play by
screen.
Dolan. Oh,
Wow.
fantastic.
Oh my
Outstanding.
God.
Physical play.
That's talent right
That
there.
is talent.
To not touch the ball
Yeah.
and shield him out.
Yeah, really. I mean, really, you're absolutely right, Nick. That's a Class A play.
So we're under 2 minutes now in
All right,
stoppage
so we're
time
in stoppage time. The first ball again in the
for
middle
Belmont.
is Belmont. And exactly, Dwight Griezmann calls it. They got to compete for that ball in the middle, and here's the
He's
problem.
got room. Oh, and a nice
Tade.
lockdown by Tade.
Yay, Tade! And
Arlington
Arlington fans. The Arlington fans are going crazy as we come down under 2 minutes. And here comes a...
It's not on the field.
Is a
Okay.
call.
Saying the ball's on the field even though it's not.
Oh. All right, well, let's see what's going on here as the Arlington boys.
Sends it. Connolly looking for it. Doesn't get much on it. Sent in. Belmont now
is
battling
there.
for it. Kohlberg to
Excellent
Patel
ball there,
Massini.
yeah.
Sheehan
Arlington's
going
got
for
to
it.
get in the middle, get hungry. And there's
Sheehan.
Sheehan with a win. He
Nice.
sends it over to Connolly.
Connolly
back
sends
up
it
to
into the
Sheehan.
middle.
You know, he was looking for Sheehan.
Yeah, he almost got him. Sheehan and Sofa Chef putting on pressure. Tade, beautiful step.
Tate has been everywhere.
Sends it up. Pilya sends a chip.
He pops it into
Looking
the
for
middle.
Sheehan.
Sheehan is just
He's all over the
all
place.
over the place. All right.
Sends it through. Now Dolan boots it up.
And out of bounds.
And out of
yeah.
bounds. Nice souvenir.
Yeah, the Arlington boys have got to pay attention here.
Dolan. And second overtime is over.
Oh my goodness.
And we're still tied.
It looks like we're going to penalty kicks.
It's like Belmont's going to be taking the first shot, coming to the penalty line. I think that's number 9, John Bravo, senior captain for this Belmont squad. So Griezmann going to take the first save at it. He's going to be in net to start things off.
Against Finbar Rhodes, the Rhodes Scholar, the Rhodesian Ridgeback.
Griezmann versus Bravo.
Cecil Rhodes, they call him. You know who Cecil Rhodes was? Cecil Rhodes, I think, was the namesake of the Rhodes Scholarship.
Oh, wow. And here we go.
Here we go.
Bravo versus Griezmann. First shot for Belmont.
And Granty Greaves, high-level club player.
Shoots, scores.
And he scores. Bravo.
Bravo gets one. And now, an Arlington player.
It's going to be Swervy Nervy.
Yep. Nirvan Patel Massini. Senior.
Swervy Nervy.
And it's going to be
the fans. He
now
is the older brother of
Maya
Maya Patel Massini. She's been injured on the girls' side.
So now
here comes Nervy.
Nirvan Patel Massini. And a save!
Save!
Rhodes makes the save.
All right, who's number 11, Nick?
Number 11, Ali Naruzzi.
Ali Naruzzi.
Coming in for this Belmont squad. Is that?
He's a doozy.
So Arlington, they're going to have to make some saves here.
Yeah.
This cannot just be a total score. We got to make some saves.
It's coming down to the wire.
Naruzzi shoots, scores. Now, Hilya.
Yanni. It looks like the Belmont boys on their 2 goals, they just kind of shot it in the middle, right up the middle, right?
Yeah.
Alex? Those Belmont goals, it looks like they just shot it right up, right sort of towards the middle.
I think that was right.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit right.
Yeah.
Right center.
Interesting.
Hilya.
Jan Pilya. He
Scores.
Finbar guessed it correctly, though.
Yeah, but not enough. And now,
and who's this? Who's this number 8?
is that number 3?
I don't know, but he looks like he's got a lot of confidence.
No. Yeah, that's number 8. That's Theo Cargieri.
Oh, Cargieri. Oh, this guy's dynamite.
Griezmann
This guy is dynamite.
needs a save.
Yeah.
Scores.
Cargieri just made Swiss cheese out of Griezmann on that shot. I think that might have gone right through him.
So now Arlington just got to keep scoring.
Here comes Shawnee boy.
Sean Connolly.
Shawnee boy.
Sean Connolly.
One of the fan favorites. They love it. They love it. Shawnee Connolly against Finbar Rhodes. And it's in.
Scores. Wow. Barely crossed the line.
It's a goal. All right.
That was close.
That was close.
Just barely got in. The winds just pushed it in a little bit. It's like, here, Sean, take it. And now for Belmont. Number 7, Spencer Price, a senior captain for this Belmont squad.
Spencer Price. So here
This
comes
thing's
Tade.
even.
Here comes Tade.
Now Tade has got to make this.
Spencer.
Tade Kotian.
Spencer, long walk back to the midfield.
Yeah. Tade Kotian, sophomore sensation.
The only sophomore starter. And here comes Tade, and Finbar Rhodes has been unhuman all season long. And Tade
Scores!
scores!
We're tied.
And so what happens now?
No, there's still one more shot. I think. Oh, geez. Now I think this is number 5, Michael Ciano. Oh, we got some insiders.
What happens now?
They have 2 more.
Oh, 2 more. Huh? Oh, it's 5.
Ciano.
Oh, so each team has another shot? Each team has another shot.
Ciano shoots, scores.
Oh. So it all comes down to Dolan. It all comes down to Dolan.
Declan Dolan.
Poor David. Poor Sophia. Poor Sarah. The pressure is on.
Dolan, senior captain. Here we go. Save!
And the Belmont boy. Declan is not going to be happy.
Hey, I cannot praise this Arlington team enough.
Yeah.
Dolan has been one of the best players I've ever really seen play soccer.
Yeah, it's
I'm going to be
been a great
100%
season.
honest.
It's been
An
a great
outstanding
season.
season.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are signing off here from Belmont, Massachusetts. I'm Ken Kohlberg, your sports broadcaster from Arlington Community Media, Inc. We say thank you to the Belmont Media Center and our cameraman, Jeremy. Nick, you're going to do the final sign-off. It's been a pleasure. A
Well-
long season for Arlington, but it comes to a close tonight here in Belmont.